Yeah, I can hear you now.
Like helos and stuff coming in.
We have seen 5 times
Yeah.
wrecking, including drops of spats.
God, I hate TeamSpeak.
But,
Okay.
Okay, sorry, should be good now.
Your phone.
So far,
Perfect,
hips,
we'll sign up over.
sorry, 2
Friendly or-
times
If I say
hips,
anything else, I don't know.
3
I'm
times Heinz.
Here, Alpha
For
2.
fuck's sakes.
That's...
Yep.
I got
That-
I gotta drop some of this crap. I'm too heavy. Hold on.
Yep.
Drop everything except for.
Yeah, we'll try and
I'm just
get
gonna put that in there for now.
ourselves in there.
Yep.
Yeah, just get rid of the
Okay,
grenade
so we're
launcher
gonna
tube
roll
as
with
well.
the HQ Vic.
And if
Yep.
you need
Not gonna be able to
to
use
get rid of your
But once we
secondary.
Well,
get
in that
into
case,
our
I'm just gonna
first
take a.
position
I'm
there
just gonna use a
for
rifle
Overwatch,
kit. Yeah,
we're gonna
that's easier.
break out.
So you wanna join
I'm
us
on
as well, just so
ground
you see
floor
how
at
he's gonna use it?
And
Yeah,
I will
we're
be on
already
top
there.
of that.
Perfect. We don't do this training that often because we don't get access to this often. So
Yeah.
maybe
I used
in
to
the
use it a
future.
lot in my old unit.
We also used it during the. You might have been there for the Poland campaign that we did last year.
And which Vic?
Okay,
We used
yeah, I
it a
remember
little
when
bit.
you guys pulled them out. I did too.
Yeah.
We are going to
Same
be
as
using-
it is right now. We just do a
Wait,
quick
I'll get back to you.
pre-op
Okay.
practice and then we step off. We don't qualify for it. We don't use it.
1-1 Bravo 1-1 message over. Minor.
Over
Is
Bravo.
this thing or are you loading into your
Minor. Please advise if any personnel are
Those are
C20
Go
qualified
to
in your
F or the
section,
90 Stinger
except for leadership. Over.
We'll do 1 sec.
Okay, I got a C1 for you.
Appreciate that.
On delay. Let's go.
I'm Southern Ontario.
Anybody here qualify for C20 calls?
So just so you know, I've got company in my left ear, platoon right here.
Not
I've got
Toronto
platoon
though. I'm
kinda
not a
turned
Man,
around.
Torontonian.
you can bluebells pour up down
Copy.
me.
I got Tune on left and I got air to ground on right.
Is there night vision gain in Arma 3?
Night vision gain is alt page up, page down.
Alright.
You guys stand step outside here. You're walking.
I
Alright, what do
should
we got
know
in this
this. I
bag?
have enough hours in Arma, but I've been playing lots of Reforger.
Is it taking away C9 from you?
I mean, I can shuffle them around and we'll be fine.
So currently, Wraith 1 is circling northwest of the current airbase.
Call signs 1. This is 1-1.
It's ready to set
We're going to
the-
be doing a simulated exercise on a helicopter. Wait.
I'm just seeing what way they're planning to take it. Yeah.
Wait, what does? What?
Not authorized.
I'll take it if I have to. We'll stick one of the 24x50s on the C9.
Well, here's the great thing. If you don't take, I have to take the C20.
Well, don't forget, Starter. I can't zero my scope, though. I
Are my
called on
feet
that.
locked in place in here? What is my spine doing?
Oh, we are not doing that shit. No, fuck that.
Yeah, like a piece of paper for a waist.
Yeah.
Boy, it feels weird being in the infantry tonight.
This is truly incredible.
Test fire, test fire, test fire.
How many times have I not noticed that?
I had necks like this.
Well, we got
I don't see what the infantry are doing yet. I don't see it marked on the map.
1-1 Alpha, 1-1
I
Minor, set first
see
count 1-8.
Bravo and TC.
All starts and
Alpha
stuff.
has 8 pers over.
Not the hard way. Don't trust.
Minor,
people to
out
change
to you.
the time.
Sorry, Minor.
So that MLRS is going to go pretty early. I know that much.
Yeah, don't just leave it on your helmet. You look like a fool.
0-1-1 message over. Minor, got this.
That's really close.
1.
It was hitting to the east.
Yeah, they're testing the
Correction,
standards.
0-1-1 Minor, message over.
Idea. Oh,
Indirect fire.
yeah.
Not the Israeli Defense Force.
Actually, I'm
I
going
always
to go
think
to the
ID
turret controls and see if anything is showing up.
And that's supposed to direct fire. where it
0-1-1
gets
Minor,
closer.
nothing heard, over.
I'm a fat motherfucker.
Dude, the tank just did an awesome break stand.
Yeah. The tanks behind them are just like 4 cars. Little green army tanks. Oh, there we go.
One Minor, message over.
Wait, do they have
Minor
3
1-1,
tanks?
over.
Zero, this is Tango 3-1, ready to check over.
Holy shit, they have 3.
Check over. Yeah, set up Tango 3-1, range 11 clear as well, be advised, departing airbase New York, time
Multiple
now.
launch rockets, set up a run for that right away. Yeah. I should be able to hit that with a missile as soon as you call it in.
Tango 3-1, out.
Fuck yeah!
As much as I like the lab, it sucks that we don't have Bradleys.
Prometheus.
Oh my god, so much stuff.
Well, I mean, like the Canadian Army, like having Bradleys.
Attaboy, you're fine.
Holy shit! When you turn like that, you ring like a towel.
Most beautiful game.
That's about it. There'd be no other way for yes.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, roger. Thanks for the update. Oh. Lost our bird for 20 minutes.
That's fantastic.
You got missiles though, O'Neill?
Yeah, I've got 12 on each one.
You are our fallback.
Yeah, good.
That should be able to do a decent amount of damage.
Okay. What are you guys doing tonight? What's
We're rolling with daughter, but then as they go to dismount, we're gonna break out just to hold a different OP that will give us some good line of sights over the city.
let me clarify the question. What are you doing? Like, what do you have to do tonight?
I am Sim. I am
Oh,
ICE.
providing
I'm not on right now,
air
so-
support
Sultan
for the infantry coming in.
What sort of air support do you have? What kind of air do you have to support?
We've got Apaches with Sidewinders, as well as Hellfires, and a drone with Hellfires. The Air Force will take care of the enemy choppers and help with eliminating targets on the ground.
Do we have artillery tonight, or is it just air?
Just air.
Okay. There's an MLRS that was marked on the map. I think you've already TRP'd it.
Yep.
Priority 1 for us is we're going to start pushing out some armored ahead of everybody else. They're going to go to grid. Let me know when you're ready.
Ready.
051090. I'm hovering over it now. It's at that gas station there. They're going to wait for us there. When we get to them via that blue mark, so MSR blue, they're going to push down with us. We're going to join them in the convoy. One armored vehicle is going to take front, while the other 2 take rear. We're going to go for a little bit. We're going to break off. They're going to go their separate way. We're going to take one of their tanks down the MSR. We're going to do a 2-minute listening halt here. That's your last chance to get any further sight lines on targets down south of us. My plan for us is to push the infantry down mounted. We're going to go all the way down for as long as we see fit. We might dismount our vehicle around here. We just got to see what that vehicle or what that compound is like. If it's suitable, we'll do a debus there. If it's unsuitable, we'll find a different spot. It's going to be shitty wherever we put it. From there, we're going to dismount. The tank is going to be the only mounted vehicle, maybe the crow's vehicle if we take it with. We'll probably even leave the medics there for the moment. The tank is going to move up for as long as they feel safe. The infantry is going to take hill and hill on the left and the right side. It's going to wind. We're going to move. It's going to take on some direct fires for as long as we can do that. Inversely, Troop Commander and 3-1 Bravo are going to take up positions on the hill marked on the map in that vicinity of. They're going to try and get sight lines down, but we know that there's other enemy forces out here, right? Right? Are we? So if the armored and the infantry focus on the objective town, the Air Force should be focusing on everything else. The drone, can the Apache do ISR as well? Can we get 2 separate ISR runs if there's nothing being called in?
We can. I just was made aware that we've lost the Apache for approximately the first 30 minutes here.
Okay. Do we have an aircraft that can do simultaneous as well as the drone?
Not up in the air at the moment, no. Just a drone.
We just have, okay, so no Air Force currently up in the air, no intent for Air Force to go up for 30 minutes.
That's correct.
Okay, got it. And the drone only does AA?
AT.
No, the drone does AT.
AT, okay, I misunderstood, okay. Sidewinders, right?
No,
Scalpels,
air-to-ground Hellfires.
TV guided missiles.
Air to ground.
Man. Do I have to?
Let's rip those. Okay, alright.
Man.
1 Alpha, 1-1.
I hate the new helmet.
Sensor
It's
up.
so ugly.
No, it's awesome. 1-1, this is 1-1 Alpha. We are ready to roll. Time now. Over.
It's just that the
Alpha, perfect out to you. 1-1 Bravo, 1-1. Sensor rep.
Bravo, we're good to go. Just need to hop into our Vic.
Bravo, 1-1, perfect. Alpha's mounted a Vic. You'll take the Vic to the left of that Victor.
What about this guy in a Brightman helmet?
We're going to take this crow's vehicle up.
no
We're likely to
camo
dismount
cover,
us
no
at a
nothing.
certain point and move with the infantry. Are you guys going to dismount as well, or are you wanting to stay mounted, like,
All right, let's
where
grab
the
this
medics
one
stay?
here right before the end. Bro, so
We're going
remember you're
to
driving.
dismount, but we're probably going to
Everybody
dismount
hop in the back.
much
Make sure those
earlier,
C9s are able to.
in and around where the Tango tank commander will be on
Alpha,
one of those
1-1, send
forts.
over.
Do we
Okay.
have an order of march?
Alpha, 1-1. Yes, we do. I'm just going to get that out in a moment. Wait. Okay.
Just do Bravo, HQ, Alpha.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Yep.
I skimmed.
I don't know how to read.
Charlie 1, this is 1-1. Order of march to follow. It's going to be 1-1 Bravo, followed by HQ, followed by 8-3, followed by 1-1 Alpha.
Gilbert, can you can I pop out of this hatch?
Bravo, acknowledge.
1-1 Bravo, acknowledged.
Just dead.
Oh, he did? That
Yep.
was Alpha, wasn't it?
I think C9s
Nope.
are better in the back half.
Alpha minor acknowledged, then Bravo acknowledged.
Oh, I
Bravo,
didn't hear
Slayer one,
Bravo.
go ahead,
Okay.
over.
They stepped on each other on the radio.
1-1 out. Perfect. All right. Let's mount up and get going. The armor is halfway through. We're going to take route blue all the way up. Where's Tyler? We're going to take
Right
route
here.
blue all the way up.
That'll be
Rep blue.
useful since you're
Rep blue all the way up.
Back.
Faz on my
Medics.
companies that work.
All 1-1 call signs.
yeah, that
1
works.
minor.
You are going to
Picking
follow
route
me,
blue
who's going to follow
all
1-1
the way.
Bravo. You're going to be followed by
Order of march
1-1
previously
Alpha.
indicated.
Got it. So third.
Ace interact with yourself, go to team management,
KPH,
switch your
100
group
meters
name
distance
to
between
8-3 or
vehicles.
medic
1-1
or
Alpha,
something
confirm over.
reasonable. Slayer, you guys are Slayer. Cool.
I did not receive the marching orders. Sorry, I'm talking to my crew. I misunderstood. Over.
Third.
Minor, A firm, order of marches as follows. 1-1 Bravo, HQ, 8-3, 1-1 Alpha, confirm, over.
Alpha copies. Bravo, HQ 8-3 Alpha. Over.
1-1 out to you, minor out
He's
to
just
you,
gonna
1-1 Bravo, 1-1 confirm
no
last
more
for
seats, I don't
order
think.
of march orders, as well as distance and speed, over.
1-1 Bravo, leading the pack. KPH 100 meter spacing.
I would.
Edward,
Minor
be advised,
out
I
to
can't
That
get
is
in.
not good, though.
Can you
Yep,
get in the
can't get
gunner
in.
seat?
If I'm in the gunner
Spaces.
seat, I can't man the drone. So
Okay, well, then don't get in the gunner seat.
I got it.
Hop in with the medics then.
Wait,
okay.
Over.
Which Vic? All right.
We're 4 people, are we not? It's you, me, O'Neill. Okay. No, Justice isn't included. It's 4 of us. So, it just has to find a door that equates to the vehicle.
You coming with us?
Let's see. There
Okay,
we go. Right,
driver, gunner, passenger, cool. Yeah, we saw it.
there we go. I'm in there.
Okay. Alright. Bravo 1-1. In team management, switch your name to equate to 1-1 Bravo. You're currently Alpha some number. Once that's set up, do a hard left and get on the road, and we'll follow along to start our convoy. We'll get ourselves up to speed, and then we'll move.
Bravo renamed. Moving out now.
Slayer Raid
Alright,
1.
who's
be
our
advised,
driver?
I've got
So,
drones
someone's in driver here.
above the armored meetup point.
Yeah, who's in our driver?
That's me.
Oh, okay. You can make the left turn.
Yep.
Alpha, looks like your door is open. Maybe get that sorted and then follow in behind the medics here.
Alpha copies 6, over.
Alright, we'll try to keep spacing to 100 meters. 1
Zero,
Bravo,
this
use
is
best
Tango
speed
1,
and push
bring your check
forward. Start the convoy.
Your check over?
My fucking
Tango 1, I read you loud and clear as well. Currently holding that
Not
convoy
here.
meetup position.
Just hit
They
right
go
click.
until,
Just hit right click. You should have like a thermal
AC, good job.
camera to drive with.
Tango 1, roger. Out.
If you can use that, use that. We're following the road almost all the way down. 1 on Bravo 1-1. Just to clarify, we're going to be following MSR Blue all the way through the objective. So at St. Louis, we're going to make the right turn going northbound all the way up towards the gas station. And we're going to meet up with Tango call signs to continue our convoy. Zero, this is 1-1 message.
Send over.
011, we're stepping off. Time now.
0 AC, good hunting. Over.
1-1, acknowledged, out.
Is there no thermals on this thing? Jesus fuck.
Are there not?
With the gun? Nope.
Perfect.
Slayer Wraith 1-1, I do have eyes on the MLRS. When you're ready for me to engage, let me know.
Clear 1 to Roger, stand by.
Stoddard, what channel? Do you have a 343 with you tonight or no?
Yep, 2-2.
2-2.
That is... Platoon command. Not.
Check.
Charlie.
Solid. We're going like 50 kilometers. Nice.
Long road move.
Yeah. So you're in the know for what's going on here, right? We're gonna meet up with the convoy that's already ahead of us. We're gonna go in the middle. 3-1 and 3-1 Bravo are taking rear. 3-1 Alpha's taking first all the way down.
Yep.
We're gonna try to do a 2-minute listening halt between the blue and the red lines there. Nobody needs to dismount for it, so just everybody stay mounted, cover arcs. It'll give the Air Force one last chance to see anything, and we'll go from there.
Sounds good. Dismount somewhere close to the bend in the road, correct?
I'd like to dismount here. I think that's the
corner.
best spot, like in that little area. Medic set up a quick CCP. We park up vehicles that we don't need. If we want the crows, we could take the crows. If we don't, then we leave it there with everything else. We move up. We're gonna have to cover. Oh, God.
I'd almost prefer to take 1-1 Alpha, like Commandeer or 1-1 Alpha Civic, if they have the Stinger ammo in it, because I don't want to leave them that far back in town. The mix.
Well, we can swap out the ammo for one to the other. I mean.
Right.
Yeah.
At the listening hall, maybe get them to swap the ammo into this Vic.
Alpha Minor 1-1, welcome aboard.
1-1 Alpha Minor message. Be with the medical vehicle, secondary ambulance moving up.
1-1. We're following up route blue for your information.
Alpha Minor acknowledges over.
Wraith 1, Slayer
1-1.
1 message.
Slayer 1, Wraith 1, send message.
Wraith, can I get eyes on between the two front lines as well as the in-defile between the enemy front line and the main town and to the east, over?
Anyone streaming in this Vic?
Me. Yes.
Yeah, Neil is.
Hell yeah. More perspectives the better.
Yes.
Gunfire off to our left, far, kilometers out.
Not seen.
It's on tracers. It's, I think Wraith's being engaged.
I'm not seeing any tracers coming up towards me.
Well, there's no other friendly forces that far up. You're the closest. Unless the enemy's shooting at itself.
Yeah, I'm not.
Did we throw a plan to fucking hammer that town before we hit it? Before we hit
So
it?
we don't have, all we have is drones. So at the moment,
Fantastic.
for the next 30 minutes, all we have is drones. We have no helicopter support. So if the drone is going to prioritize anything, it's going to be that fucking MLRS. So MLRS is top priority ASAP, and then we'll go from there.
Fan-fucking-tastic.
Yeah.
MLRS will be hit as soon as we move across the blue line.
Could we do sooner?
Oh, we can, yeah.
Why don't we do it now? Fuck it. Fuck their MLRS.
Wraith 1, Slayer 1, message over.
Slayer 1, Wraith 1, send message over.
You're in the same thing.
Reference, target reference, point 1. 1 times Hellfire, target of MLRS.
Tango 3-1, 1-1, radio check.
Control. Cleared hot. Over.
Wraith 1, type 3
Tango
control,
3-1, I reach left, over.
MLRS, TRP 1.
Tango 3-1, 1-1, ahead of the main. I intend to push the drones to fire on MLRS system. Break.
Wraith 1, private.
Grade 030058. You should hear some explosions to your south.
Tango 3-1, roger.
Well, line on.
Wraith 1, MLRS destroyed. Over.
Slayer 1, roger, MLRS destroyed. Out.
Nice, this fucking idiot has his headlights on. Alpha 1-6. What an idiot.
And Wraith 1, Slayer 1, back to providing ISR of the immediate area after the red line, over.
Slayer 1, Wraith 1. I've got eyes on a ZU-23
1-1 Bravo, 1-1.
the town inside of an enclosed fence area. Over.
Bravo 1-1. As we come up to this convoy, we're gonna go past 3-1 Bravo and 3-1's vehicle. We're gonna get right behind 3-1 Alpha, and then we'll proceed as a big family. 1-1.
Wraith 1, Slayer 1. I have no way of being able to look
Is that
at
a
that.
helicopter front?
Yeah, it appears to be.
Helicopter south.
South, same.
Call signs 1-1-1. Contact south 200. Helicopter in the open.
Oh, I just saw that.
0, this is 1-1. Contact, wait.
1-1, this is 1-1 Alpha, over.
Alpha 1-1.
/1, Hilo. Have the vehicle stopped up ahead, over?
A-firm, hold. 0-1-1, contact, grid 051, correction. Grid 051090. Contact with a helicopter 1 times in vicinity 051081. Engaged by armored, destroyed.
Zero AC, over.
1-1. Infantry is met up with the armored corps. We're about to push off in a one big family convoy.
Ack, glad to hear it. Happy hunting out.
Tango 3-1 Bravo. This is a correction. Is that Bravo or Alpha? Tango.
3-1 Alpha.
Oh, these fucking radios are gonna be death of me.
Yep. Welcome
Tango
back.
3-1 Alpha. This is 1-1. We are with you. We are good to step off when you are.
Tango, step
Okay.
off. Welcome to my life, Faz.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just struggling not to use police speak on military radio. That's my biggest problem right now. That's what's killing me. I just all I want to do is respond 10-4 to everything. All I want to do is just talk as freely as possible. Can't do that here. Shouldn't do that here is the word.
Honestly, it's extremely different how I talk on company versus platoon net.
Yeah.
I'm usually telling Faz and the guy's like, fucking do something. Versus company. Contact, wait out.
That smokestack up ahead, is that the helicopter we shot down?
Smokestack. No,
Straight
should
ahead.
be left.
Smokestack right of the road is the downed helicopter.
Downed helicopter, straight ahead, okay.
Yikes. Fire orientation's off.
Can you get on platoon and just relay that that smokestack is that helicopter?
Affirm.
Infantry should watch and shoot. They
Act.
should not engage freely.
All 1-1 call signs, 1-1 minor message. Smokestack right of road is downed helicopter taken down by Tango call signs. Observe, engage if necessary, however, do not fire unless fired upon, over.
Alpha copies.
Bravo copies.
I'm not picking up any
Minor
thermal
out.
signatures around except for one burning body.
Perfect. This is going to be Bravo's position, so that's quite a good one.
I've got
Oh,
shots
Jesus
coming
Christ,
straight.
no.
Contact right.
Oh shit! 3 times tanks down the road, approximately 800 meters.
Reverse, 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 reverse. Get us out of here. All call signs 1, reverse, reverse, reverse. Get the hell out of here. Reverse out of here.
Correction, 4 times tanks, hold down inside
We're in the
of
open.
berms.
Let the tanks take over. Tangos, this is 1-1. We're going to reverse. We're going to let you have this one.
3-1.
Ray, do you
Reverse
have target
right.
acquisition on any of those tanks?
I have targets on all
1-1
4
call
tanks.
signs, 1-1 minor. Confirm when in defilade. We're letting Tangos take this one, over.
Edward, slam on your brakes right here. Right there.
It looks like
8311. Turn right, shift right. Just get off the road.
I see 3 T-72s on the south at the
works.
curve in the road, and 1 times, I believe it's a BMP or BTR, further north in its own vehicle trench, near the
Call signs
water tower.
111. Dismount your vehicles. Dismount your vehicles. Just find it in a spot. Dismount there, and prepare to move on foot. Stoddard, let's get out and take a look.
Back.
You had a laser on there, O'Neill?
Let me turn the laser on. I don't know if they can spot me with that, but okay, I've got laser on.
I can't see it.
Make sure you're connected to Wraith 1.
There we go. Oh my god. That does not work with, fuck.
011, contact wait. 011, grade 048082 to contact multiple armored vehicles. Tango call signs are engaging. Infantry is going to set up a plan to continue on.
All 1-1 call signs.
You got eyes
minor.
on...
Zero Ack over.
Is that a tank or what are you looking at?
Mark, that's a T-72. There's 3 T-72s on the left-hand side and 1 smaller BMP type vehicle on the right.
Yeah, lossless scale is making it so I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Well, I see the
Alpha
crew
copy.
sitting inside it. That's what I'm looking at.
Mark targets, T-72.
Minor out.
Alright, where are we in relation to those?
I'm marking them on the map now as T-72s and BMPs. All 4 marked.
Contact. Oh, we're still quite a ways from that, okay.
Okay, it's just down the road. So they're just down the road from that gas that we marked during the recce.
Yeah.
Where's our
All right.
friendly forces?
Get the target acquisition on one of them.
Target acquisition.
Tango 3111. Can you send us a rep? We're holding up, waiting for this armored threat to be
What is that?
not a threat.
So 3 T-72s.
Tango 31, Roger, we're scanning. We have no eyes on
And
it.
then 1 BMP or BTR type vehicle.
1-1.
All right.
That smokestack ahead to the
Get ready
south
for that one.
195
Okay,
area.
here.
Is that
3 seconds.
Okay.
something destroyed?
3, 2.
Tango 31, smoke
Cleared hot.
is helicopter
One,
to my
one.
slight right.
1-1.
Cooking off.
Roger, move to the next target.
Oh, I'm too close. I have to turn away. All
Yeah,
right.
copy.
Second vehicle, middle vehicle is engaging friendly forces. He just fired.
All right, if you can hit him, hit him.
He just got hit.
Okay, copy. Move to the next target down.
I'm going to hit. Watch this one because I don't think they can see that one due to the building in the way.
Slayer 1-1, you on these means?
Roger. You're cleared hot.
Rifle.
Slayer 1, go ahead over.
Slayer 1-1, we've lost our element of surprise. You see any targets of opportunity ahead of us for the drone to engage?
Slayer 1, Roger. We've taken out 1 times BMP and 1 times T-72 at this time. There's another 2 tanks that we're looking at this time, over.
Slayer 1-1 acknowledged. Use your drone to the best of your abilities. The whole
Alright,
convoy is halted
last
for
vehicle,
these
they just
contacts.
dismounted. There's only 1 vehicle left, right side of road in the crook. Actually, they have not dismounted. Gun is still active.
Roger. We're about to execute. Over. They're still active. Okay.
1-1.
You got eyes on it?
I've got eyes on the one that hasn't been hit yet, and I think friendlies are still engaging
Roger.
the one they've been engaging.
Okay, cleared hot.
1-1, Tango 31.
Tango 3-1, 1-1, son.
Tango 31 engaged 2 times MBTs that were in ambush positions. They are either smoking off or deterred at this time, over.
Okay.
1-1 acknowledged. We're going to want to do a listing halt
get
at least
eyes
a
on
minute,
that
see
other
if there's any
one
further
there, just to
contacts.
the,
We'll
left.
send up our
I still
plan
see
from there.
crew
We'll
members
probably
in
move.
it alive.
3-1, Roger. We'll continue holding and scanning, and then once the movement happens, my call sign and my Bravo call sign will continue the overwatch while you all move on over.
1-1.
No, let's put 1 more
Bring it up.
rocket at it. They're hot.
1 more. Rifle.
1-1 minor, 1-1 alpha.
Oh, I see the crew dismounted beside it. Oh well. Boom.
He ain't getting up now.
Alright, so that's 3 targets.
4 times targets completely
1-1,
destroyed.
1-1 alpha.
4 times targets. Good.
5 rounds expended.
Alpha 1-1.
Copy.
1-1.
0 Slayer 1 message over.
Shut down on the other vehicles in the convoy because we're trying to listen for helicopters, over.
Alpha
Right,
1-1, not priority. Do your
1-1-8-3.
best.
Right behind us is a helicopter landing.
Eyes on helicopter landing behind friendly forces.
Okay, get ready to destroy.
Alpha 1-1, helicopter to our rear. Dismount your Stinger. Get on.
They're going to hit it with a Stinger, I think.
Second it goes on the ground. You're clear.
He's right below me. He just popped flares. There we go. He's down.
Oh, he's down. Copy.
Very nice. Very nice.
1-1, helo destroyed, over.
Let's see. That's
1-1.
friendlies. Friendlies,
0-1-1
friendlies.
contact. Grid 048080. Enemy helicopter to our rear. Engaged. Destroyed.
0 ACK, over.
1-1 message continues. The whole convoy is held up on these contacts between us. We can do our best, but we can't move if we keep getting hit here.
Let
try
them
to
know
push off the
that
next figures, too.
ambush armor is all dealt with. That's all gone.
Yeah.
0 ACK, keep it moving. Over.
1-1.
1-1. Slayer 1 message over.
We're going to try to mount up. See if you can push up 2 of your vehicles ahead of us and use maybe 1 for overwatch.
We still have
Kind of
that
in the open.
gas at the house leading up to that ambush, though. So.
Well, I think our other vehicles can take that.
Yeah, I'm just saying. So that,
Yeah.
that is still there, and there's at least 2 guys there, one on the back side, one on the front.
Player 1, message over.
Player 1, son.
Slayer 1, 4 times ambush vehicles have been destroyed, 1 times BMP, 3 times T-72s. Over.
1-1 acknowledged. Continue to scan. We're preparing to move forward.
Slayer 1, roger.
Yeah, just keep scanning, see what we can see.
Yeah.
They're getting ready to, they're moving again. I don't know where the fuck my night vision goggles went. Like, they just up and fucking disappeared.
8311, prepare to move.
8-3.
All 1 call signs minor. Out top over.
Alright, the other 4 T-72s, they have not moved. That's in the town. I can't tell what this is. Can you? It's some sort of truck, but I'm not sure what it is. I don't think it's an MLRS, but it's short and stock.
I don't have a proper eye on it.
Yeah, it's
Starter,
just...
you want to go off road here? Just go hard west into Saint Jean, and then go down. I don't like this road at all anymore.
Off-road, west, St.
Speaking
John.
of which, that's the ZU-23, by the way. I don't know if we take that out now or not.
Go down that way. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, I hit it.
Rifle.
Do you want to draw a quick line for what you think? I'm
That's
going to do the same in a
I
second.
mean...
Rifle.
Yeah, wait, 1.
ZU-23.
Blue flag is us right now.
Yeah.
The only thing left right there is the mortar.
Alpha's on the road.
But I don't think he's going to be too big of a 30, he's just 1.
Alpha 1-1. We're going to make an amendment to our current plan. We're likely to bush bash from here. Wait.
We'll move off to St. John. Down the road.
Tango 3111, amendment to our current plan. Message when ready.
Let's just fucking bushwhack them there.
31 cent.
Tango 3111, as this MSR is no longer, well, it was never safe, but it's not safe now. We're going to bush bash straight west with our convoy down Saint Jean and continue to bush bash from there. We're not going to take the MSR down. We're likely to occupy somewhere close to where your possible OP marks were. Over.
Tango 31, roger, over.
Tango 3111, message continues. Could we possibly get at least 1, if not 2 of your victors to support us on that bush bash efforts? In the open, we're going to be kind of screwed with our MRAPs.
Tango 31, roger. Alpha will continue to lead your efforts, over.
1-1. Yeah, we've drawn out a blue line. We're going to take the ASR down from Saint Jean. Bush bash continues on the blue line, close to that World War II bunker. I'll coordinate with him through here.
I think we need to take out that World War II bunker with infantry.
Remaining vehicles in troop will be independent and support, over.
Okay, I'm good with that.
If we're not going to fucking hit with with artillery, then we need to take that out. So
We don't have artillery,
have this break off here. Have 1-1 Bravo move into the possible OB position while 1-1 Alpha attacks World War II bunker.
Gotcha. Do we have
And
support by fire, attack by fire? No, we don't. Fuck. Okay.
Once that's completed, reconvene on the ASR here and continue along Route Blue. Down original plan.
Okay, alright, let's do it.
Back. I'll call it up to guys.
I'll call up on company, let the guys know. If you want to call up on platoon and let the platoon know.
Affirm. Oh, 1-1 call signs, 1-1
Yeah,
minor.
311.
Orders.
Orders.
Currently going to move west off MSR along Route Blue into town of
8311, our
St.
current
John.
position
Follow
048082.
down to red
Reference map
line.
mark. We're gonna
Alpha,
bush bash
confirm, over.
straight west onto Saint Jean ASR, straight down south.
1-1 minor. I
We're likely to
continue.
make a split
Bush
between our
bash
1-1 Alpha and 1-1 Bravo call
south
signs.
along
We're gonna
Route
be supported
Blue
by
until
1
split
times
point at
Leopard
approximate
tank,
grid
so just follow along, same order of march.
1-1 Bravo, confirm. Over.
3. Yeah, I caught most of that earlier. Bravo, confirm.
1-1.
Minor. continue. 1-1 Alpha will then split south, attack World War II bunker, approximate grid 04367. 1-1 Alpha, confirm, over.
Alpha confirms World War II base bunker at 043.
Hey, Wraith, you see anything else along our new
Minor, orders
blue line?
continue. Bravo
Not
will
seeing
continue
anything
west
to the west of our current
possible
position.
OP position
There's
marked
a
on hill
compound there. No
392,
thermals in that compound.
located at grid
Alright, what about eyes on that World War II bunker?
069er.
Trying to get
Bravo,
eyes on it
confirm,
now.
over.
We'll confirm moving to possible OP point.
Minor, order of march remains same.
Ooh, I've got
Going
another vehicle
off-road.
depot.
Bravo, take us out, over.
Let's see if I can figure out where this is all chain.
Moving out.
Tango 3-1 Alpha 1-1.
Minor, out.
You're good to move.
What do I see? Where is this?
1-1 Bravo halts. We're gonna let 3-1 Alpha take over. That's okay.
Ah, fuck.
Bravo,
Armored support, you know.
Yeah, I'd rather have two
Tango
guys out there.
3-1 Alpha moving now, out.
Why am I having such a hard ass time to find this freaking World War II bunker?
Aren't you the one who did the recce on it?
Yeah, but I'm
get
trying
it.
to find it in thermals. Okay. Got eyes on the friendlies approaching. This compound in front of the Leopard appears clear. I'm not seeing any thermals in this compound to their left or on the one on the right.
One Alpha, 1-1 Minor, message over.
Send it.
1-1 Minor, recce indicated World War II bunker that you will be assaulting is facing west. You should have element of surprise approaching northeast, over.
Alpha copies, northeast. Yeah, we figured that, over.
067,
Minor, on split point, I will dismount
3-1 Alpha
Vic,
1-1. We are
assault,
not
over.
dismounting here. We're gonna continue on vehicle through this town. We're gonna bypass this town. You're good to move.
At that split point, I'm gonna go in 1-1 Alpha's Vic.
Okay, found the World War II bunker. Be advised, northwest of World
out.
War II bunker is a compound with at least 3 vehicles inside of garages. They appear to be gases at the base of the World War II bunker.
Good thing they got the fucking stinger.
3 gases? Alright.
Yeah, 3 gases. One's inside of a shed, one's inside of another little garage attached to the house, and one's underneath a tree.
I can turn out with this thing? What the fuck does turn out do?
Also, they're
1-1
very
Alpha,
hard to hit
1-1
with
Minor,
missiles.
message over.
Yeah.
Send it.
Copy.
Minor, ISR indicates on World War II bunker 3 times gases. Send count of M72s in your section, over.
What a piece of shit. Turnout does nothing on this vehicle.
1-1 Minor.
I can
1-1
turn out
Alpha,
and I
we
go
have
up like 2
4,
feet.
Over.
1 foot.
Minor, A firm, avoid use of stinger on gas resources, over.
Stinger
What?
is AA, by the way.
I know it is. I don't want my
What?
fucking infantry guys fucking aiming at a vehicle with a stinger. That's why I'm telling them that.
Ah, okay. Well, I got them marked on the map 3 times. Accurately marked.
Because if I tell them there's vehicles there, they take the heaviest thing they have and fire it at a Vic.
Ah. Let me see. Get back eyes back on these T-72s. Have they moved yet?
Hey Faz, at the split point, I'm gonna get out, go with 1-1 Alpha for the assault.
Okay, I'm gonna
Left
stick with
leadership.
Bravo.
Yep.
Perfect.
Once we get in the ship.
A 3-1-1.
Go for it, 3.
At the split, it's probably going to be best you take some cover. We're going to send Alpha to assault that bunker. There's a building off to our direct west of grid 043070. Looks like a shed. See if you can push your vehicle there.
8-3, we'll go ahead and split off behind these rocks and then make our way to that building, over.
1-1.
Yeah.
Alpha 1-1, ignore the deviation by 8-3, continue with convoy.
Possible
we're
Metis
sky
launcher just south of the church at the corner of the intersection.
In town or?
In town, just south of the church, marked as contact 509 Metis. So we don't want any.
Hold here, hold here.
Heading south, over.
Driver holds.
Hold, slam your brakes, slam your brakes, dog. Slam your brakes. There you go.
Out.
Correct.
Woman Alpha 1-1 minor, coming to you, over.
Say again your last, over.
Minor. Coming to your position, over.
Alpha copies.
1-1 minor on foot. Continue on mission, over.
One. Why the fuck would they park their vehicle on the side of a hill?
1111 Bravo, reach possible OP.
Fucking retards. This is the best point of cover we have for this vehicle at the moment. Just hold here for the moment. I'm going to push up and see what the tank sees. Just use your own best judgment for the moment if you want to proceed. I wouldn't go any further at the moment.
Copy, we'll hold here.
Thank you.
So be advised, Wraith 1 currently has 6 times rounds left. Wraith 2 still has 12 on the tarmac.
Copy that.
I have readjusted my position so that I am on the west coast, looking towards the town from the west.
Copy, I'm just trying to get some fucking
I gotta get my bearings. Where the hell is this town?
NVGs.
There it is. So that vehicle, I couldn't just figure out what it was. I'm pretty sure that's another gas.
1-1, Tango 3-1, be advised. The Bravo call sign engaging bunker in lieu of your troops. There's a machine gun bearing down on them, over.
One minor, be advised. 1-1 Alpha troops are moving into west side of World War II bunker, approximate grid 042068, over.
I thought the TV vision at night would be a little bit better because of the grayscale,
Yeah.
but it's not.
Where's that bunker? Oh, that's a civilian.
1 minor, 1 alpha.
Minor, send over.
I have 2 injured PERS. Looks like this is a command center, over.
Minor, ACK, located at the World War II bunker, top of hill, southeast our position. Clear, remaining compound, and get your guys moving southeast up the hill, over.
Copy that.
How far out is the drone right
I am
One Alpha
currently
requesting medic
circling
star, pause.
over
Yeah, I see.
the other World War II bunker. The unmanned one. God, it's such a pain in the ass to find this thing once I moved. God damn it. What is the grid reference of that other bunker?
The one they're attacking?
Yeah.
Um,
I'm having a bitch of a time finding it.
036075.
036075.
Or, no, never mind. My bad, wrong. It's 043067.
043067. Eyes on, thank you.
No problem.
1 times VSA outside of the bunker.
8311
I've got
minor,
friendlies in the
message over.
compound at the base of the hill.
1 minor 83, go ahead, over.
Copy, scene.
Minor requesting medevac. Grid 042068. 3 times buildings. Currently have at least 2 times unconscious. Working to clear for your advance, over.
Reaper 1.
83, understood. Move time now. We'll
Stand by for tasking.
we'll probably get there before you finish clearing, but we can handle our own security, over.
Minor act, suggest hold short 50 meters, call you in when clear, over.
Clear 1, affirmative, clear for takeoff. Proceed to
Minor out.
grid. Break. 068083. I say again, 068083. Move to position, break. And perform ISR of the eastern side of the friendly advances, over.
Still no movement at the bunker.
8311, compound secure. Make your way in, over.
83.
That looks like that one guy that we seen is
Minor
dead.
for
Yeah.
blast. Injured personnel are in 2-story building, main
Keep
floor,
eyes on
over.
this mortar, make sure it's not engaging.
Copy.
He doesn't appear to be active at the moment.
1-1 Bravo 1-1 sensor rep.
111 Bravo, currently stopped at possible OP, looking to move to possible OPB to get scouting.
So there's
to
the
top of
Mattis, by the
town.
way. Sitting on the corner of the
Yeah,
road.
see.
Bravo 1-1 acknowledged. Dismount your vehicle.
There
Send
appears
it
to be
you.
something inside this building as well, but I
Suitable,
can't
over.
tell what.
Bravo, will do.
Wonder if that's a possible HQ building instead of the
Minor,
supermarket.
1 Alpha, we are
Could be.
moving our personnel to the
Supermarket
2-story.
is
Minor act, medics on
moving
scene,
away.
send any injured personnel into 2-story, over.
I don't know if that's the supermarket or not. Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah, that's a supermarket.
No, that's not the supermarket. There's a guy inside it though. That's the supermarket right there.
Yeah.
Minor 1-1.
Oh, there's a dude inside the church.
Minor, wait, over.
Yeah. See.
There's something inside of there.
Minor, send
I see it
over.
on thermals.
1-1 Alpha 1-1.
Yeah.
These tanks still. Alright, tanks are still not active.
1111 minor, send over.
Can we get that fucking vehicle moved out of the skyline? Like, anybody down that town can see that fucking vehicle on the side of the rocks. Can we get that
Actually,
cover
let me
into
put
the town?
target reference
Minor
points
act,
on
getting
those
1 Alpha,
tanks.
move back over.
1-1.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, Roger. You can proceed down. Do not pass the friendly blue lines at this time. Over. Hold at the blue lines. Figure eights at 1,000 meters. Be prepared for helicopter engagements. Over.
1-1. Grid 042068. Compound secured. Over.
1-1 acknowledged. If we don't have any further contacts, let's do
How
what
do
we
you
can.
have 4
Mount up
AAs
and continue
on
on.
the
This is
Apache?
not our objective.
I thought it only had one for
Minor,
pilot, one to
acknowledged.
intel.
Currently
Does it have
treating
2?
3 times injuries.
I
On
guess maybe
1-1
there's an
Alpha's
option to
position.
put 2. I'm pretty sure it only holds
Combat
1.
effective. Over.
1-1 acknowledged out to you. 8311. I'm down 3 pers for your medical. How long are they going to be down? Over.
I'm not sure if that's a
1183,
holding there. If it got
2
back
times
up.
are walking. We should be done with them in figures 9-0. However, you've got 1 asystole. He's going to be with us for at least 5 mics. Over.
8311, I acknowledge this is not our objective. We need to continue on. Those 2 walking wounded, if they're good to go, can you send them back?
A laser on so I'll be able to have a look over?
1-1. Minor 1-1 message.
Slayer 1, that is friendly. Over.
Minor 1-1 message.
That's the AAF. I'm pretty sure they're our friends.
No, I mean that's Zarin there. Just popped up, but I was looking at this. Is this friendly?
No, that's the gas. That's the
okay. That's what I was
gas.
gonna say because it's like okay, they're engaging the gas now.
Slayer 1-1 contact. Contact grid 047067. Pivot your drone. There's a vehicle in the open in those towns.
It's the gas.
Slayer 1, Roger. Stand by. Got eyes on it?
Yeah,
Get
I'm
some
looking at
callus on that shit.
Alright, pound them.
Rifle.
Minor 1-1.
Reaper 1,
contact
Slayer
lead.
1, turn your laser off.
Destroyed.
Minor 1-1, contact grid 04760678. Enemy infantry in the open with a motorized vehicle engaged, destroyed.
1-1,
okay.
Slayer 1. Target destroyed. Over.
1-1.
But that combine harvester freaking stands out. Jesus. Thought it was a tank at first.
Slayer 1-1, move your vehicle up to me. You're no longer secure in the open there. Minor 1-1 sent.
Slayer 1,
Minor 1-1 Alpha Vic. Back
What
with
is his
personnel ready
pause?
for move. Over.
Because I don't actually know where he is.
He's 1-1.
Oh, he's just straight up
the infantry as well. Is that correct?
Yeah, 1-1.
Minor confirming. Over.
1-1. Acknowledged. We're going to bring the Slayer vehicle up and continue our movement. Advise what looks best for you. Can we hold 1, move 1, or should we move all together?
1-1 Minor, 1-1 Alpha, contact 1-1-83, message over.
D-72 just got hit.
Alpha 1-1 sent.
Working plan with 1-1
Reaper 1,
Alpha,
Slayer 1,
waiting
turn
for
your laser back on, please.
injured purse. Over.
Alpha 1-1. Oh, disregard.
That tank a hit?
That tank took a hit. I'm not sure from
1-1
what.
Bravo, sit rep,
I'm
over.
assuming it's.
Bravo 1-1
I
sent.
don't know what they got hit from.
We are moving towards possible OPB. We have eyes in on the small set of houses to the north of the village. Looks like an armored column inside.
Yeah.
Bravo 1-1, hold firm. 3-1 Bravo. The tank is going to be taking that objective. Possible OP that
Can't
you're
tell
currently
what
on.
that is.
3-1
What?
call sign is going to be occupying. You can pull back to our current position.
Reaper
another
1, Slayer 1. I believe that target has been already engaged.
Yeah, that's the tank
Over.
that was destroyed. So I haven't been spiked by any AA so far. So I don't
3-1,
have anything
1-1.
radar out yet.
My Bravo call sign was occupying your possible OP. I'm going to pull him back. That's yours again.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, say your message again. Over.
1-1 minor 1-1 message.
Slayer 1.
Minor, send over.
If you can
When
get
we're
it,
good to go, I suggest we mount up,
just to
get on
verify.
the road,
But I do
south of
believe
this town, and
there's
start
4
weaving
tanks
in and
there
out
that have all been
until we get to
engaged in the
objective
previous fight. Over.
behind.
Minor, agree. Take road south of World War II bunker. Go back on Route Blue. Continue on original plan. Over.
Minor at 1-1, yes. I've called 1-1 Bravo back to us. When they're back, we'll continue our convoy with 3-1 Alpha as far as we can.
Minor, A firm, getting 1-1 Alpha mounted, ready to move. Over.
1-1. A3-1-1 message.
Go for it, 3.
A3-1-1, infantry is going to pull back. We're going to get our forces together, move down the road out of this town, back onto Route Blue towards our objective. Do not suggest you stay in this town any longer than 5 minutes. Either move with us or move somewhere else.
8-3, we finished up with all your casualties and have released them, so we'll just move with you. Over.
1-1.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1.
Bravo
put an actual map
1-1,
marker
your
down
vehicle's
so I
held
can
up
see
at
exactly
that
which one it is.
possible OP position. You pulling back over?
1-1 Bravo, we're pulling back, just waiting on a couple of guys to make the move back from
That's
Bravo. They
indirect
moved
fire.
on foot.
Wraith,
Alright,
have a
let's
look at
fucking
that
go.
mortar.
Hurry up.
Say again.
Have a look at for that mortar.
Break.
Mortar
Minor,
is...
RD, over.
Alrighty, all the more reason. Bravo,
Eyes
drive
on
to
that
your
mortar.
purse. Drive
He
to your
does not
purse,
look
get them on.
active.
Let's get out of here.
Where are we headed, Faz?
011 RD. Just hold here for the moment.
Copy, hold it.
Much of a chance we get hit by RD pulling back as we do going forward.
1-1, Tango 1, ready to check over.
Drive forward. We're gonna drive onto the road, onto MSR Blue.
Alpha will move 200 meters down towards MSR.
Are we...
1183, we're clear of the RD.
Who's
However,
driving?
one of your vendors is moving
Okay, yeah, just follow this
into
tank.
uncleared land. Over.
Go with him. They know where they're going.
Description of Artie. Large caliber or small caliber?
Artie.
Sounds like mortar.
Okay, because I've got eyes on one mortar, but he does not look active at the moment.
Copy.
If it's not him, I need to start looking for elsewhere for him. So.
Alpha 1-1, hold. Oh, that's the wrong channel, isn't it? Yep, that's the wrong channel.
1-1 minor. 1-1 Alpha's holding, soft dismount, 200 meters south of World War II bunker. Over.
Perfect. Let the tank take over and then we'll move on. We'll try to sustain in this contact. We do not need to be here.
Minor currently,
Let's get the drone on that town ahead of us. What's going on there?
Fire on last
What is our
position.
current
Had to
position?
bump
So
off.
I can...
Over.
We're 041066.
041066.
Look for the town everyone's shooting at.
Eyes on. Okay. There is infantry inside that two-story building that's being engaged currently. I'm not seeing anything else outside of the buildings.
Look past it. We're going to be moving onto the road, going east to west.
Road appears clear until you get to the town, and the biggest threat once you reach the town
Objective town, right?
Yes, is the Metis launcher just past the gas station.
Disregard then. We're looking for 040063. What do you see in that grid there?
Only thing I see is that compound with some warm bodies in that two-story house.
Send one missile into that town, into that compound.
Okay. Rifle.
Tango 3-1 Alpha, roger, wait.
Boom, perfect. Warm bodies still warm?
I don't see him. I think he got blown inside of the archway.
Awesome.
Be advised, I have 4 missiles left on the rails. I will have to RTB rearm soonish.
Try not to.
Roger that.
Alright, that building is getting hammered by explosions.
One Alpha, Tango 3-1 Alpha, spit a couple of high explosive rounds into that building. No additional movement, over.
Stoddard, we're gonna push our vehicles up to that compound I said earlier. Air just cleared it. The majority is just gonna be dismount infantry, if any. We're gonna get into there. We're gonna try and secure that. We're gonna secure it for vehicle drop points, and probably continue the plan as usual.
That compound, 3 times buildings inside the Malden compound. There is a long house.
1-1 Bravo
approximately
1-1,
4
prepare to
meters
move.
short of that compound.
Bravo acknowledged.
Tango 3-1 Alpha? 1-1.
Tango 3-1 Alpha, send over. Mount up, over.
Alpha 1-1, I'm calling on company. Get off of platoon.
3-1 Alpha 1-1. We're gonna press our forces forward to the compound grid 040063, over.
Tango 3-1 Alpha, say again, over.
3-1 Alpha 1-1. We're gonna press our infantry forward and secure that compound that we just hit. We're gonna try and dismount some of our forces. And we're gonna press on as intended.
Tango 3-1 Alpha, roger, over.
1-1 Alpha 1-1, step up. Okay, I guess you're in the front. Alpha, step off. We're gonna continue with you.
Alpha's off mic.
Alpha, get yourself situated into that compound 040063. Let's go, follow them.
Copy.
Bravo, bound past 8-3, get ahead.
8-3, slow down. My Bravo's gonna take over from you. Go ahead of you.
Alpha's at the compound, over. 8-3.
Alpha 1-1, notified of warm bodies in the town. Do a quick security of the town, just clear the houses.
Looking ahead, nothing on the switchback leading into town.
Tango 3-1, 1-1. We have secured this compound. You're good to press up ahead of us. Watch the road.
Do you want me to hit this metis before they push into that town?
Let me just have a look, because it might be a lot of collateral there. Oh, it's not that much. Where are we in relation? We're over there. Yeah, we'll hit it before we get...
1-1, Tango 3-1, over.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1.
Tango 3-1, 1-1.
Right with your
Tango 3-1, be advised, we do have eyes on mortar position. We can fire on that at any time, over.
If you go down, you're fucked. Send your infantry.
Metis is down.
Slayer 1, roger, deal with the helicopter, and call me back about the other targets, over. I'm gonna hop on their fucking gun.
Eyes on helicopter, approaching town from the south, popping flares. It appears to be the transport helicopters down.
Hey.
Confirmed, enemy transport helo is down. It's the type that was dropping off the Spetsnaz forces.
Slayer 1, roger, thanks for knocking out that helicopter. Over. And more to follow on your 4 times targets. They were the 4 targets that the drone had hit previous to the engagement. They are all destroyed, over.
Sure.
Mortar position is active. Mortar position is active.
Last, but the mortar pit over.
Mortar position's active?
Yes.
Fucking hit it.
Rifle.
here.
Break. Possible incoming.
Mortar pit hit.
Together with tanks in town.
Copy.
2 times rounds left on the rails. I've also down to about 10% fuel. I will have to RTB soon.
Go ahead, RTB now.
Okay.
Get the other drone up before we get into the actual town.
Alright.
Careful, you'll get stuck here.
Yep. 1-1, Tango 3-1, negative on mortar. Apparently the Air Force just took it out, nothing further out.
1-1.
1-1 Slayer 1, Mr. Over.
Slayer 1 send.
Slayer 1, that mortar was able to get 1 to 2 rounds out before being neutralized. I called possible incoming. Nothing heard yet, over.
Slayer 1 acknowledged. Do you have eyes on the medics in that town, over?
Already hit.
Slayer 1 affirmative, it's already been neutralized, over.
Acknowledged. How many rounds does your gun still have?
The drone has R2B. I've got the next drone coming in right on its heels, over.
ETA 4 miles.
Acknowledged. Are we gonna have Apache support at all tonight or negative?
Affirmative, Apache support is up in the air and watching our our eastern side, over.
Acknowledged. We're gonna start pressing up our forces. We're gonna do mounted and dismounted press. We're gonna need your Apache to suppress that town in figures probably 5 minutes, over.
Slayer 1, roger. We'll have the Apache as well as the drone, over.
1-1, out to you.
Drone is going down the runway now. Taking
Charlie
off.
1, this is 1-1. Prepare to move.
You want to stay
We're
here or
gonna
you
do
want to
a
roll out?
mounted
I'd say
and dismounted.
Wherever you
It's
think's
gonna be
best.
drivers and gunners
You
mounted
got
and
situational awareness. I don't. So.
Anybody else who's not a driver or gunner dismounted, moving with that same vehicle, will give orders to follow.
If 8-3 is staying here, we're staying here.
Okay. Sounds good.
Then at least we'll have some security.
Yeah. And A3 has plot armor, so.
Yeah.
Alright. UAV is in the air. I'm getting it back to the area.
Copy. Okay. Let's keep the drone on the eastern side of the town. I'm gonna keep the Apache on the, or correction, the drone on the western side of the town. We'll keep the Apache on the eastern side of the town. Just to split airspace.
That's a long way.
And
Hang on, so you want them to stay mounted.
we're just gonna fucking hit everything that we can, mostly with the chain gun.
Yep.
Are
Oh
those
wow,
4
it's
tanks
daytime.
still
Holy shit.
active? Yeah.
Hang on.
Are those 4 tanks still active at TRP 002?
I don't know. I know Armor called it up. I don't know if they've engaged it yet.
Okay, I didn't know if you
Okay.
wanted the
When you get the drone back, let's get a quick eye on that. And let me move our helis.
I am at currently
Charlie 1, this is
1,700 feet.
Orders. All call signs are gonna
And
mount.
climbing.
1-1 Bravo is gonna take
Approaching
the green
friendly
line
lines.
north of us. Alpha's gonna take the yellow line south of us. There are dismount markers on the map. Upon those dismount markers, you're gonna dismount. All except driver and gunner for your vehicles. Break. More to follow. 1-1, the message continues. Upon the blue line, all vehicles are gonna line up on that blue line. Move forward.
Slayer
into
1,
the
you're
town.
clear to engage.
Alpha's gonna take
Over.
the south part of the town. Bravo's gonna take the north part of the
1-1,
town.
Tango 3-1, be
Armor's gonna
advised.
take right down the middle.
Spec Ops looking guys, we're taking up on the convoy's routes to be engaged.
called by all call signs, including 11 Bravo, 11 Alpha, and
Tango 3-1-1-1.
Drone's back in the
Say
air.
again.
Lasers on.
On the convoy route, over.
all 11 call signs.
I've got
11
eyes
minor,
on 3 of those
additional
tanks at that
blast.
tank column. I don't know where the 4th one is. Zooming out to find it.
11 Bravo,
Okay.
11 Alpha. We will
Tango
not
3-1
move until
confirmed. Yeah,
everyone,
there's a
including
small
Tango
house
call
along the
signs
convoy route that
confirmed.
these guys were hanging around. We got eyes on them, so we knocked them out, over. Alpha copies.
1-1.
Hey, Slayer, you
Thanks
guys
for
are gonna
running the
stay here with the medics until we find a better, more suitable spot for everybody.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was going to hold wherever the medics were, so we'd have some extra.
Oh shit, he moved.
And for
That,
security.
is that the...
And it's a nice enough spot you could get out and get sightlines here, so good enough.
Is that armor piece dead? Did he climb
Up.
the hill? Okay, that armor piece climbed the hill to the east of the armored convoy.
Oh, hold on, I'm still on fucking rate. There we go. Climb the hill.
Yeah, so you had the 3 here. There was a 4th.
Yeah.
4th one took off and went up the hill here.
All 1-1 call signs, 1 minor.
Slayer 1,
mount
go
up,
ahead,
mount
over.
Up, mount up, over.
Okay. Where are they engaging that from?
Alright, splash 3 T-72s on Vinya.
Let Tango 3-3 know that that 4th T-72 is approximately 150 meters east of those 3 up the hill.
Hold on. Reaper 1, Slayer 1, say again your last, over.
Minor, this is 1-1, sensor rep, are you guys good to go?
Minor, A firm, good to go, over.
Minor, 1-1, acknowledge,
Slayer
we're
1,
good to go as well.
Roger.
Call signs 1,
Do
1-1,
not engage that
step off,
helicopter
as
unless,
ordered.
until he comes into
Minor,
at least
A.
radar range. Can I get you to reposition to battle point cat at grid 041056 with looking towards the town to the west.
Cashman style helicopter coming into the town from the south.
Style helicopter coming in from the south. Whoa, a cat! Oh shit.
He's hovering. I think he's getting ready to target something.
Where is he? Like where?
He is like on the south coast. Let's bring in an actual 057024 thereabouts.
057024. So he's down in about the like Bredu Cancun or whatever the fuck it is.
Something like that, yeah.
Roger. Reaper 1, Slayer 1, urgent message, over. Slayer 1, proceed far south. There's a one-time helicopter. This might be the one you're calling.
Yeah, I see him circling
enemy...
behind it. Friendly helicopter circling behind Cat.
1-1, this is Tango 3-1, ceasefire on hills north of objective, friendly.
Slayer 1, say again, no?
1-1.
Cashman, down 2 times parachutes.
1-1, Tango 3-1, roger, thanks. It was 1-1 Bravo, they were shooting at my observer.
Okay, Chips is...
Was that the K-60, over? The enemy attack helicopter?
Yeah. Oh, you're talking to right, Beaver.
Slayer 1, or roger, good kill. Proceed direct to battle point Cat. Currently off to your left-hand side, over.
I got eyes on 1 times MRAP, friendly. I'm not sure which one it is, but they are approximately 200 meters southeast of that tank on the hill. I don't know if that tank is still active or not.
Okay, who the hell's up there?
I've got, let's see if I can get names. Fanjoy,
1-1, this
Gilbert.
is...
So Fanjoy is 1-1 Bravo, I think, isn't he?
I think so.
1-1, this is Tango 3-1 Alpha, message over.
You know what? Well, let's just watch it first.
Oh, we got a... I think that's a Dishka, I believe. I can't tell.
Yes, that's a Dishka.
Okay. Mark that real quick because he is watching that road.
Watching the road coming down into
All
that
1-1
compound?
call
What the
signs,
fuck?
1-1 minor. Does anyone have eyes on 1-1, over?
Okay, there we go. Does anybody have
You know what?
eyes on 1-1?
1-1 is with Bravo.
1-1's with Bravo. Okay.
Bravo, this is 1-1 minor. Confirm. 1-1
Slayer 1,
is
go ahead, over.
currently up and with you. Over.
Confirmed. 1-1 is up and with us.
Slayer 1,
Minor,
Roger.
inform him Tango 3-1, attempting
Do you have
to
any
reach
more
him on
missiles
radio.
left, over?
It's been informed.
Slayer 1,
On
Roger.
1, this is Tango 3-1
Take down
Alpha,
those
message over.
attack helicopters as soon as your convenience, over.
3-1 Alpha, this is 1-1 minor. 1-1 currently experiencing radio communication issues. Send traffic over.
Tango 3-1 Alpha, Roger, over. Correction. My grid 037065 on switchback from step-off point. I have 1 times enemy infantry surrendering, over.
Minor, AC. You have means to send it back to 8-3 position, approximately 100 meters southeast your position, over.
Tango 3-1 Alpha, a negative. It's myself, my crew, and my tank. I can't really bring him back, over.
Minor, AC, hold there.
8311, push up to Tango 3-1 Alpha, get that POW.
3 was just going to volunteer to give him a hand. Over.
1-1, out to you. 1-1, 1, correction, 1-1 minor,
Yeah,
1-1.
okay. Has that tank done anything since?
It hasn't
100%
moved,
over.
but I don't see any bodies
Minor,
around like they
1-1,
dismounted, so I
Bravo's
don't know.
set up on the hilltop over here.
They're fairly close
reference
to
the dismount
friendlies.
point. We've
I
got
don't know
great
where's
sight
friendlies.
lines
Are we able
on the
to
town.
rearm our
I
drone
suggest
without
we
doing
hold
Uh,
by
Zeus?
fire.
Zeus would have to
Push
do it,
up,
but
and
yeah.
we push up next.
Do you what, 12
Minor,
missiles?
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really want to spend on something that's outside of the town.
Yeah.
But if that becomes active, it becomes top priority.
Yeah, I'm watching that. I don't know if he's waiting for him to push down so I can hit him. If I see his turret move once, I'm firing without saying anything, just so you know.
Acknowledged. I'll get on the horn with the Apache, see if we can suppress that town before you push up.
Slayer 1 acknowledges.
Advise the furthest
Fuck.
element close to your
That's,
town.
once they
Bridge
kill the
not
next
being
one,
like
there'll be
the
3
closest person to the
KA-52s
town.
down.
Nice. So where's friendlies? Friendlies are still at their MRAP.
Slayer 1-1 message.
Slayer 1, go ahead,
Minor,
over.
closest person to town in 1-1 Alpha stick would be myself, grid 0376.
Slayer, go ahead, over.
0627, over.
I want to acknowledge out to you. Slayer 1-1, call for fire. It's going to be objective town. The furthest, or should I say the closest infantry to that town is at grid, wait. Grid 0376, 0627. Suppress the town.
Slayer 1, Roger, 0376, 0627. Suppressed. Roger.
Friendlies are lighting those enemies up.
Cancel, correction. The closest grid for our friendly forces on that town is at that grid, 0376, 0627. That's the closest force to the town. Objective town is the suppression target.
Minor, approved. Move to rocks.
Slayer 1, Roger.
Cover.
Town is
We
the
have
suppression.
artillery coming in on
Break.
town, over.
Oh, what the fuck? That's a lot of explosions.
Reaper 1-1, Slayer 1, urgent message.
Cashman.
Kill that fucking thing.
He's down.
Minor,
He's down, you got him,
stinger
thank
on
you.
that red air, over.
2 times parachutes, and that sucker is flying into the ground.
Hit it on the tail. Enemy helicopter, northeast.
Slayer 1, do you, how many cannon rounds do you have left, over?
183, message over.
311.
3, that KA-50 that just went down, looks like both of its crew have bailed,
Slayer
so
1,
they're
Roger,
going to be
negative,
wandering around
do
here
not
north, over.
return. Go back to holding
1-1
point
acknowledged,
Cat,
not my
over.
priority. Minor 1-1, I've caught the Slayer. They're gonna call something up for suppression. Not sure what they're doing with the, readier threats. Out to you. Slayer 1-1, what's the ETA? How long can we expect until, something comes down?
You got eyes on, just a town that you can start pounding the shit out of?
I really don't want to waste missiles on infantry,
You have
especially.
to. We have to.
Slayer 1, rounds will be dropping in approximately 1 mic, over.
1 minute for rounds. Acknowledged.
I've got to get this thing a little bit further away.
Charlie 1-1-1.
Yeah.
Rounds are to drop.
You got 1 minute.
1 minute.
The Apache, I
on
need them.
target.
There's more fucking K-52s
Alpha,
approaching.
Yeah, I gotta get them further out.
I wouldn't press into the town just yet.
Behavior type loiter.
Alpha acknowledges we are at the limit. The line of departure
1000.
time now, over.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1.
Alpha,
Are you able to
acknowledge as
use
soon as the first
Novembers
round
on
drops.
those
Press
K-50s coming
your-
in, over?
Oh shit! I've got radio
Not sure where the
radar
line ends. The yellow
lock.
line ends into that
What's engaging
compound.
me? What the fuck's engaging
Rounds
me?
should not be landing any further.
Roger that.
I've got a radar lock on me somewhere to my fucking southeast.
Slayer 1, Roger. Do not hover. Do not hover. Just keep moving. You got radar lock?
They're tracking me. I'm trying to figure out where the hell they're at. I think it's a Shilka because I saw rounds coming up towards me. As soon as I spot him, I'm putting a round into him before I. Where the hell did he?
1-1, Slayer 1, message over. One Slayer 1, message over.
Slayer 1-1, son.
Eyes on Shilka.
If you can hit it, hit
Rifle.
it. Clear hot.
Slayer 1, we won't be able to get rounds on target there any minute soon. Dealing with AAA to our drone as well as multiple incoming
Oh, that's a beautiful
attack
cook-off.
helicopters
1-1.
for the Apache.
You're not getting any air support.
That is a beautiful cook-off. Yes. All right. I'm still getting pinged from something else. What else is out here? Shit.
Reaper 1, are you still active, over? Slayer 1, Roger. Let me know when you're back up and rearmed, over. Make it as fast as possible.
1-1 minor, 1-1 alpha, over.
Found this other Shilka.
Minor, send over. Are we able to cross this line and start moving towards the town? Over.
Where is he? Where is he? He must be in defilade.
Minor, leave that to 1-1 for confirmation. Attack on town, over.
Is he still pinging you?
I'm just out of his range. As soon as I come back around, it's going to be.
Bravo out from their support. We're going to assault this.
He
well.
Can
is.
you get
We're
any
not
eyes
getting
on the
any air
city
support for the
from
moment.
that point?
I
We're gonna have
can,
the tank
yes.
support by fire. We're going to
Okay.
assault.
Let's get some fucking targets and start raining fucking hell.
One time dude out in the
Alpha,
open.
acknowledge.
Well, let's look for
Alpha
something.
acknowledge is waited on your word.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's not a whole lot.
Bravo, acknowledge.
Let's move like a friendly.
Bravo, acknowledge, wait and
friendly,
move.
but
Bravo, Alpha, press,
Probably Zeus controlled.
yeah. I only see like 2 or 3 individual guys. Like.
What
and
about that machine gunner?
That machine gun got
Hit that
wrecked
machine gunner.
immediately. Yeah, he's already dead.
Dead already? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there's the. Okay, this one I took out. I'm not getting pinged
Slayer on
at the
road.
moment, so unless he's targeting Slayer or no, Slayer Reaper.
No, Reaper's back at base.
So I think
They,
I'm just out.
they
of,
got hit and they're out of ammo.
yeah. Yeah, I'm not seeing. Get eyes on this tank. Make sure it's not ready to. Okay, the tank's still.
0-1-1. All arms call for fire.
Send over.
0-1-1. Grid 0382. 0410.
Alright, let's get back to
Elevation
the town. Let's hit something.
5-7. Range to
I think
600
it's friendlies
meters.
there, I believe.
It's going to
Yeah,
be
that's
troops in the
friendlies.
open,
Let's
vehicles,
move down the road.
reference a
That guy
thick
dead
plume
that's thrown there?
of smoke, unable to engage.
I can't zoom any closer, but
Oh,
I know this
no, yeah,
area
he's
got
dead,
hit
dead.
by a tank early on, so that was the Dishka.
Okay. Track down, coming down. I'm not really seeing much.
Yeah.
Oh, boom, right there.
Wait, where?
Come down. Down to the building there.
1-1, this is 0.
Right, to your right.
Call back to that grid is 0382
right there. The building.
0410.
Yeah.
Come left.
Over.
Right there.
1-1 acknowledged.
Alright, let me come around. Oh, it's the dude in the door. Let me get it as it comes around, so I can actually get inside the door.
Deal
I'm
with that
also
flip
facing
tank.
directly away from it, so I can't lock onto it, I don't think. Oh, something just flashed. What the hell was that?
You know what? Let's put it around in those fucking built trucks.
Yeah.
Make it a nice spectacular cook-off with all 4 of them.
Rifle.
0-1-1, I've taken care of that tank. They flipped and blew up. They're all good.
Thank you, I couldn't find them. 0 out.
Yeah,
Rifle.
3-1, real talk, tank flipped when Isaac disconnected. Yay.
Womp womp, tell them not to disconnect next time.
3-1, have the decency to dismount before you disconnect.
Rifle.
1-1.
Pretty sure all 4 of those are down. That
Well,
two
they're
was
down
cooking.
enough at least.
Where's this building?
Right there.
Oh, shit, I lost you. Goddamn, I'll see if I can put one right in front of it.
Yeah, just right there should be good. As long as it lands on the right side of the sandbag.
Okay, I've got 7 rounds left.
Roger.
Player 1-1-1, cancel fire mission. Cancel fire mission. I've got friendly forces in the town now.
Player 1, Roger, cancel fire mission.
Alright, look for that fucking Shilka. If it's still around.
I'm going to bring myself in.
Reaper
Player
1,
1-1-1, message.
Stand by.
Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
Slayer 1-1-1, my friendly forces are at the 032 easting of the town that is the furthest west current position. Are you able to get a drone up or any sort of air support to see down south, east, west of that current position?
Slayer 1 to Roger, friendly forces at 032 Eastings. I'll move drone to get eyes moving everything to the west of that position, over.
1-1. Additional, there's a town north of that objective, TRP 002. I haven't seen those 4 tanks yet. Are we looking for anything there?
They're dead.
Slayer 1, Roger, those tanks are dead, over.
Confirm all 4 are dead or 3 are dead? I'm being told 3 were engaged, 1 is not.
3 dead, and looks like the 4th is flipped on the hill. Oh, I'm getting pinged again.
3 are dead. The 4th one is
Flip on the hill, dead, over.
Slayer 1-1 send.
What the fuck is this guy? He is.
Slayer 1-1 send.
Slayer 1, those 3 tanks are dead. There's 1 on top of the hill that's flipped over and dead at target reference point 002, over.
0 acknowledged. So is that 4 tanks?
Affirmative, 4 tanks, over.
Correction, not 0. 1-1 acknowledged. All.
Where in the hell is the Shilka?
Reaper 1, Slayer 1.
1-1 sensor around
You are cleared to go back to Battle Point Cat. Over.
Let them
making
know.
progress into
I am
town,
getting
reference
pinged
green
by
dots on map.
radar to the east of the POS, the possible OPs. I don't know where exactly, but I am getting pinged by radar, and I can't spot him.
1-1 Alpha, 1-1 Minor, message over.
Possible.
1-1 Minor, send it.
Yeah, the possible OP
Minor,
markers.
check fire
I'm
north,
taking
MSR, 1-1
radar
Bravo, occupying positions
from
north,
there.
over. Roger that.
Okay. Reaper 1, Slayer 1, change of path. Can you go towards grid 039er 077 with radar on? Search for Shilka. Over. Slayer 1.
Oh, I see his tracers. Where the hell is he? I think he's just outside my render range. I think he's on the coast around 076057.
1-1 Minor, message over.
076
Yeah, I just saw tracer rounds coming up from there, but I don't see the model of the vehicle shooting at me.
Alpha, requesting 8-3 arm pause, critical injury.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, update to grid 076057. Possible Shilka at that location. He can destroy.
Alpha
over.
1-1, acknowledged. Are they wounded or are they walking wounded?
And I see
It's
the
critical, over. It's inside of the blue building off the MSR.
Is that the Apache I'm looking at?
Give me better information.
Yeah.
Where is that?
Damn.
Grid.
Okay. Did he hit it?
Alright, can I get you to, no, not
Grid
yet. Can I get you
location
back
is
onto the town?
03203.
The infantry are at the 70, no, correction, 40, the 32 Eastings.
Confirming grid 03203
Everything to
25.
the
Oh, that tank is
west.
not dead. Is that friendly?
28 confirmed.
That is not friendly. That is the
That's
shield.
no
That-
information what's going on with
Rifle.
them. They're down. What are they down from?
Rifle.
1-1, Tango 3-1, information for you.
One of them is now KIA.
Tango 3-1-1-1,
One
wait.
is still being treated.
Hit.
Time now.
Acknowledged. Stay in the fight.
He got unflipped. He was flipped
3-1-1,
earlier.
casualty.
8-3, give me a
Reaper 1,
location.
Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
It's going to be exact grid 03203 06328. Reference a blue building. One has been VSA, one is critical. They're treating now.
Slayer 1, did you destroy those targets, over?
A 3 out to you, Tango 3111, send.
Slayer 1 or Roger, if you can
Oh,
get
I'm getting
into,
pinged by a
any
second
type
one.
of target
Shit.
positions on them to be able to engage. Or, if you can precisely
1-1,
mark on map,
Tango 1, be advised, one of
deal
those
with them that
pilots
way.
was apprehended by my Bravo call sign, but he perished. They have no eyes on the
Alpha
second one.
1-1, acknowledged, out to you. Tango 3111, acknowledged, out to you,
Alright.
8311,
Where's that tank? Is
message.
it actually dead?
It's dead. I'm getting pinged by two separate radar
311,
contacts. They
cancel,
are popping.
cancel,
I am
cancel.
popping flares.
Report 2 VSA.
8-3, do you not want us to come in and treat the VSA, over?
That's going to be at your discretion. It sounds like they are hard VSA.
Okay, well that explains the two guys that just came running out of the bush to get a ride.
Yeah, 1-1.
Slayer 1, go ahead.
1-1 minor, blue on blue, over.
1-1.
We're trying to locate said Shilka. We just don't have a precise location on it, except for the last grid that I passed you as a possible location, over.
Tell them there's two of them though, because I am getting spiked by
Possibly two, the three
Minor
of them.
1-1. Sounds like the gunfire is ceased. How are we doing on that push?
Minor,
Hello.
current grid 0319er 0630. Blue on blue incident. Currently treating 1 times call sign SIM. Break it.
Who are you with? Infantry or
Minor
Bravo?
SIP rep continues currently holding building at corner grid 031063, south side of MSR, waiting for medics on station, over.
No, you're still requesting medics out to you. 8311, that grid I gave you, they're still requesting medical for a further incident, reference of blue 1, blue.
Alright, stay safe.
A311 acknowledged.
Going off comms for 45 seconds.
A3, nothing heard out. Slayer 1-1, message.
Can you go in company to answer for?
Yeah.
Slayer 1-1.
1-1, Wraith 1, relaying for Slayer 1-1. He's AFK for 40 seconds, over.
Red air, red air, red air. Red air, red air. Was that Wraith or Reaper? Who are you?
Wraith speaking for Slayer. Slayer's AFK, over.
Okay, call for fire.
Wraith, go for call for fire, over.
Enemy grid 03075, 06314, elevation 223. Distance to me is 570 meters. It's gonna be troops indefinitely under sandbags.
Grid reference 03070, 06 elevation 224, 570 meters from your position, over.
1-1, correct grid is 03075, 06314.
03075, 06314, elevation 224, 570 meters from your position, troops in open, over.
Acknowledge, then one round, and then I'll adjust.
Alright, I'm back on comms.
I'll call for fire, 03075,
1-1, A3 should have reached you. Sensor rep, are you gonna be good?
063.
1-1, Tango 3-1, just for your
Minor,
that's 2 times.
A3 on site, currently training 1 time.
1-1.
Alright, I'm relaying this to you, by the way, so you can get this to the air guys. 03075, 06314.
06375. And what?
06314.
06314.
Elevation 224, 570 meters from Vaz's position, troops in the open.
Minor A firm, awfully close.
He wants one round, and then he will get rounds on target after that. I'm trying to find it in my...
Slayer 1-1, what's the time for impact on that?
Where is that? Wrong position. You just answer him for that so I can get this.
I don't know the time.
Reaper 1, stand by. Stand by.
Reaper 1, 0, Reaper 1-1-1, what's the time for impact on that?
063. Can you just answer that real quick?
He's talking
Whoever's
to
doing that air support, what's the time for, like, are we gonna get air or what's going on?
06314.
Can you get just a missile on there though?
Wraith, I've got eyes on those coordinates. I do not see any targets in the open, over.
Wraith, I do not give a shit. Send one round at that grid, over.
Wraith 1, rifle.
Wraith 1-1, negative impact. Add 20 meters to your southwest. Next compound over. Sandbags covering the top of it.
0 meters north, sandbags covering.
Reaper 1, just wait.
Yeah.
Wait until I call you back.
Rifle.
Wraith 1-1 message.
One Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
Slayer 1-1, call for fire.
Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
Slayer 1-1-1, grade 03074, 06314. Elevation 224, troops in cover, under sandbags. Send 1 round of missile, please.
Slayer 1, grid 03074, 06314, elevation 224. Troops in covered by sandbags, 1 times missile.
I think I got what I was looking at. Firing.
Minor 1-1,
Rifle.
we're having some trouble. We're going to try and send 1 more missile on that troop in cover. If not, I'll have you push up.
Minor, act. Having troops hold short of 031 easting until you
Slayer
confirm.
1-1, good effect. BDA, 1 enemy infantry, in cover, engaged, appears to be VSA. 1-1 minor, 1-1.
Slayer 1,
target's been
Roger,
eliminated.
thank you.
Should begin to press forward.
Minor,
Good hit,
act.
good hit.
LTU
Yeah.
11 Alpha,
I've
1-1.
got 2 missiles left. We should 3 on
Disregard
that.
last order. Clear to move
missiles,
past
copy.
031 easting. Clear. Remaining buildings.
I did get one of those shilkas, by the way. The other one's still out there
Alpha
somewhere.
acknowledges.
Slayer message.
Minor, happy hunting out to you.
Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
1-1, my grid 0350666.
Wrong net, Sim.
Recommend you come to me. You'll have the best vantage point over the town, over.
Slayer 1, you say again the grid, over?
I'll give you my 8-figure. I'm 03510667. Reference 50 meters southeast of the dismount point in green.
Slayer 1, Roger, coming to you, grid 035106667, near the dismount location, over.
1-1.
Alright, where the fuck is that?
1-1, minor, message over.
Minor 1-1, send over.
Minor,
Follow
located
the
a
Okay.
facility that may be used
What's
for
the
assembling
grid?
IEDs as well as weapons.
0351
IDO
0667.
grid 031062, over.
Excellent. Try to leave it intact. Avoid disabling and
I
using
think
the
they're on that
whole
hilltop
place.
they were.
Minor, A firm, marking, moving past, over.
Reaper 1, say again your last, over.
Yeah. I got eyes on him.
011, sit rep over.
Slayer 1, Roger. You're clear for Type 3 control
Send over.
on all 4 targets.
011, my forces has cleared approximately 70% of the objective town in
Reference
vicinity
the
of grid
hairpin turn short of the town.
0316062.
He's just north of that.
They have located a possible IED factory. They've marked and proceeded on.
0 acknowledges, great work, over.
1-1.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of the vehicle. Want to come out with me? That way you don't have to switch to a short range.
Hold on. What was that? Something just exploded. What was that? Oh god, we got tank column inbound from the east, coming in from the south of town. 4 times tanks. Being engaged by friendly
1-1,
forces.
minor, message over.
Yeah, it
Minor
should be
1-1,
by
send over.
Reaper.
Yeah, but it is 4 times tanks.
Minor.
1's down.
Hostages recovered
3
by
still
1-1
going.
Alpha have no weapons, equipment, or any suspicious activity on them. Requesting release of hostages, over.
Negative, turn over to A3. They'll remain in our custody for the remainder.
Minor, A firm, out to you. A311,
Oh,
message
fuck.
over.
Alright, start hitting them.
Oh
Reaper.
Jesus, we got a full
Start hitting
freaking
them.
company inbound.
1-1 minor, have 2 times
I've only got 2 missiles left, so
captured. There's 3 times
take 2 of them out.
captured.
Rifle on the first one.
Hostages, 1-1 has instructed that they be taken into your custody. Location, grid, break.
Miss.
1-1, I continue. Building is marked with blue diamond at grid 0, tree, 1, 2, 0, 6, 2, 9er. Over.
Reaper 1, status, over.
8-3, is this the building
Alert
marked
1-1, they
IE
have
factory or the
3
building
times
to the
tanks
west of it?
inbound
Over.
from the south, as well as a platoon of infantry.
Minor, building immediately west. Over.
They
Great.
are
And you
capable
said
of
hostages, are
AA.
these,
I am being spiked by
neutrals who have
AA.
been taken hostage, or is this a
Okay, they're coming in
statement?
from where? The south?
Southeast,
Minor,
southeast.
civilians.
We've got a
Taken
platoon of
hostage, secured by
infantry
friendly
at
forces.
05 tree
Context
036.
searched. However, as
3
we are
times
clearing the
tanks
town,
coming
not
over the
willing to
hill.
release concluded operations.
Southeast of the town, approximately 1 kilometer.
3.
Okay.
I believe that is
Hold on.
Minor,
Reaper.
waiting at hostage location for your arrival. Over.
Break. 1-1, Slayer 1, urgent message, over.
Slayer 1-1, son.
Slayer 1, coming in from the southeast, you have 1 times platoon of enemy infantry, as well as 3 times T-72 tanks. My air support is out of rounds and an RTB at this time, over.
Okay, they're southeast. How are they getting here? MSR, ASR?
Cross country,
Bush
cross
Bash.
country,
How are we
north
getting them?
of the MSR.
Cross country, over.
Acknowledged, out to you. Tango 3 call signs, 1-1,
gonna
acknowledging
mark
last.
this,
See if you can get eyes on that T-72. We'll try to do what we can with the infantry.
ELT.
Charlie 1, this is 1-1. Reports.
Just let them know I'm marking on the map as they move.
Including a T-72 tank along an unknown cross-country effort to our southeast. Stand by for counterattack.
4 times tanks. 4 times tanks.
4 tanks. Okay.
Tango 3-1, 1-1. I'm getting more information. It seems like it's 4 times tanks. I'm still trying to work out a grid.
Grid is as follows: 0378 0545, still moving north.
What was the last
That's
word?
Roger, yeah. We're looking at
0378 0545.
Yeah, I
moving
got that
north.
grid now. It's 03780845. It's a column of 4 tanks
Oh, he's
and platoon plus infantry.
Can you send grid again?
Yeah, grid 0378 0845.
0545.
1-1. Grid to follow.
Okay, so I read back 0378 0845, over.
1-1. Grid is
Okay, so on Roger.
0378 0845. It's going to be 4 times T-72 tank and a platoon plus infantry bush bashing cross country from our south coming north.
Hey, how do you feel about that town? Do you think I can call up the who secured it?
Reaper 1, go ahead, over.
1 times tank down. That was my last missile. I'm going to stay in the air, keep eyes on, but I can't do anything else right now.
Minor
Reaper 1,
1-1
you
message.
said you're down on the ground reconfiguring pylons, over. Slayer 1, Roger, let me know when you're back in the air, over. What were you saying?
I used my last missile, took out 1 tank, 3 remaining. I'm just going to keep marking them as they move. That's all I can do right now.
Okay.
But they are markers on the map listed as tank platoon. Last one is contact 514.
1-1 minor, send over.
Minor 1-1. For my SA, can we say the town is secure, or are we still going through town? Or are we still clearing buildings?
Minor, last few buildings being secured. Will orient troops southeast after final buildings cleared, occupying 2-story blue and white building, over.
Acknowledge. Send up a call on these means.
Latest
once the town is secure.
515.
Call into company.
Yep, see.
Minor, A firm, over.
1-1, Slayer 1, message over.
Slayer 1-1-1 set.
Slayer 1, our drone's been marking the advancement of that tank platoon. Last mark on the map is contact 515 tank platoon. Break. Grid 037 158 over.
036-050 for that enemy tank platoon.
That was 06.
3 times tanks. One's been destroyed by last missile on the rail.
Correction.
Player Tango 3-1, can you be clear on that grid? That's off map, over.
060.
They're engaging. They're engaging. Shooting at something.
Tango 3-1-1-1. Correction. It seems to
We're
be a
updating the grid as the
036-060 in
column
that
moves
vicinity.
along. Over.
3-1, Roger, out.
Alright, one's down.
Oh, yep. They're gonna see us. Might want to move that MRF back.
Second tank is disabled, it looks like. I'm trying to find the third one in the smoke. Third one's coming up on the destroyed tanks now. Alright. 3 tanks destroyed. See if we get eyes on this platoon of infantry.
011 contact, wait.
Reaper 1-1, Slayer 1. How much longer? Over. Slayer 1 up.
011
reference marker
contact grid
051041, contact 517, that is the infantry
03667.
platoon pushing up.
Enemy troops in the open, grade 0364048. It's going to be 272 at
Not
least
seeing
3
that
times.
at all on the map.
And troops
051041.
currently firing.
051?
Yes. So the tank's pushed up way ahead of them. The infantry platoon is pushing up. Yeah, they're way back there. But they are pushing north right now. They do have man pads, though. That's what shot down our helicopter. They have man pads.
Oh, for sure that's what shot him down?
I saw the radar contact coming from that big-ass group, and I saw missiles coming from
Minor A firm in contact.
Yeah, red air.
Fuck. Where's red air? Oh, eyes on.
Red air, red air, red air.
Transport.
Red air, red air, red air. To the southeast.
Paratrop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 times packs just jumped. Second helicopter doing the same thing. 10 times packs jumping.
1-1, Tango 3-1, be advised, air mobile forces to drop parachutes, over.
Paratroopers, copy. Out to you. Minor 1-1, son.
Minor just heard you over company, confirming paratroopers south-southwest, over.
1-1, acknowledged. Engage.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
Minor.
Permission granted, push south to hill feature 401.
Can you
Enemy infantries at to your east from that hill position, confirm man pads. Chain gun, you destroy once you hit the backside of hill 401, over.
Can you get a hold of Zeus and have him rearm the other wraith so I can send this one in? That would be ready to go.
Yeah.
0, Slayer 1, message over.
Minor from 1-1. Check the rest of that town.
Send over.
0, Slayer 1, can I get you to rearm the UAV that is on the ground at the airbase, over?
063
We just don't have men to actually do that part, over.
Refuel too.
A few more compounds. Securing.
Refuel as well, over.
Minor 1-1 acknowledged. Have Alpha hold firm. We're going to consider this secure for the town. Anything south of those line markings.
Reaper
not
1
part of the
sig,
town.
yeah.
This is 0, rearm and refuel has been conducted, over.
Minor A firm, holding secure, over.
Player 1, Roger, thank you. Oh,
Alright, switching back over
okay,
to
that rate's
Reaper
apparently
1.
good to go.
Yep, switching
Zero
out, the other
one
one's
one.
going to land.
Reaper 1, say again your last,
Apologies.
sorry.
011 Kingston, over.
Kingston confirmed, over.
1-1, we're currently securing and holding. Advise further objectives or mission, over.
I'm taxing
One
to the
one,
runway.
you are to hold
Reaper
the southern
1,
edge
move
of the
to grid.
objective Titan. Friendly forces will come through leaving within the next 10 mics, over.
085, over.
0 acknowledged. Correction, 1-1 acknowledged.
0 out.
Charlie 1.
Taking off on the runway, heading south.
Orders.
Copy.
All signs 1 are to hold and secure the
Reaper
southern
1, once you're at that
MSR
position,
from objective
you'll begin moving down
for
the
the next
coastline
figures,
with your
1,
weapons
0
trained,
minutes, 10 minutes.
looking for any
Defend
radar contacts as
non-objective.
well as
Relieve the
air
place.
contacts, over. Negative, not at this time. Just call them up with laser on so I can have a look, over.
Alright. In the air,
They
gaining
call
altitude
signs
as I move
1-1,
south.
and
Get eyes
anybody
on the
acknowledged my loss.
platoon again.
You're saying the Apache doesn't have a working laser turret?
1-1, minor, message, over.
Minor 1-1 send over.
Minor, taking sporadic contact from buildings south of our location. I know
Roger,
town
yeah,
is
just
considered
put the
secure.
target on the
Recommend
map
sending assault units from
and
1-1
let
Alpha
go
to
of your
clear
mouse and it
buildings
will
south
stay locked to
of
that
objective
position, over.
Titan, over.
Minor 1-1 A firm, do it. Orders from company are to hold the south. Hold the MSR south of objective for the next figures 10 minutes until relief.
Minor, heard, out to you, 1-1 Alpha, 1-1, continue with previous
And Reaper
plan.
1 Slayer 1,
Assault
any
buildings
air
south
asset
on
you are free to
MSR,
engage.
over.
3-1 Alpha 1-1, you've got infantry contact, AT gunner direct southwest of your current position, next compound over. You send a round over that wall, you'll probably get him. Player 1-1, call for fire.
Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
Grade 0342, 0612, elevation 236, troops in the open.
Grid 0342, 0612, altitude 336, troops in open, over.
Acknowledge, use best judgment for strikes.
Player 1, Roger. You got, are you in the air?
Tango 3111.
I'm still gaining
I'm getting,
altitude. I'm at about
getting indirect to fire on what
4,500
you're
feet.
firing down there. Looks like a lot of them.
once I get to 6,600, give or take, I'll be
smoke and then
happy.
popping up on the far side.
I'm not too worried about man pads
Acknowledge,
at that
do what you can to
altitude.
suppress.
But
We'll
I
have,
am
Air
getting the
Force deal
occasional
with them.
ping, radar spike as I'm moving.
3-1, I see unarmed individuals.
Reaper
amongst
1,
them.
Slayer 1, message over.
1-1.
Can I get you to target position 0? Correction, stand by for grid. 0342, 0612, over.
Tango 3111, looks like a radio operator, bush bashing cross country 032060, about
Roger,
700
taking,
from our current position.
Where are you taking fire from? Over. Slayer 1, Roger. Just stay north of your current pause. You should be clear there from manpads, over.
I'm in the air, 6,600 feet over the town.
Got eyes on that grid, 0342 0612.
0342 061 034 061. This general area, I'm not seeing much of anything. Handful of infantry, but nothing else.
We have a gunner in this thing.
Yeah, I am, but I'm not really in it gunning.
Do you mind?
Yeah. Yeah.
You.
Ooh, my frames just dropped to 15. What the fuck? There we go. Oh, I'm getting spiked again. Fuck, what's spiking me? Shit. Pretty sure it's that damn manpad again. Where is he? Oh, we got more tanks, BMPs. I'm going to go ahead and engage. They're getting ready for another assault. Engaging.
Can you turn your laser on, please?
It is.
Not you.
BMP down. Going for the next one. Second BMP down, going for the third.
Reaper 1 cleared hot, chain gun.
3 times BMP's down.
Reaper 1, keep your laser on, please.
Woman Alpha 1-1 Minor, message over. Send it. Minor, let me know when you're combat effective and are starting assault on those buildings south, over.
Roger that, Minor. We're just picking up our 2IC got KIA. We're just reassigning equipment.
Minor ACK, if you're combat effective, take that building ASAP, over.
Eyes on a Shilka, engaging.
Cleared hot. Reaper 1, you're clear to move in approximately no more than 1 kilometer, over.
Shilka down, cooking off. There's another one out there somewhere. I'm spiked by him.
Okay, we're without an IC.
Where's this platoon of infantry at? Let's see if I can spot them real quick. Update on their position.
Reaper 1, that is confirmed kill, over. There, you got eyes on that fucking grid?
Talking to me?
Yeah, O'Neill.
Which grid?
Eyes on that grid. The last one, 03420612.
0342 0612. Wow, every time I look down there, my frames tank right there. What the fuck's going on there?
Bunch of rocks.
All call signs, this is 1-1 Alpha Minor. Radio check, over.
Minor 1-1, line clear.
Roger out.
Man, I got dead bodies there. I'm not seeing anything else.
Yeah, seen.
I'm about to get spiked again as soon as they get close.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, go ahead, over.
Helicopter.
Slayer 1 and Roger. Do you have your camera on it? Over.
Got eyes on 2 times helicopters coming in from the east towards the town.
011, are we expecting any friendly helicopters to the east? I guess not.
Transport's getting ready to drop more
Negative,
paratroops,
over.
looks like.
Red air, red air, red air. Dumb air. Another red air. Red air, red air, red air.
1 down. Second one's burning. Second one's down. Nice.
Third one. Boom.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1. Good kill. Good kill.
Uh, 1-1, this is Tango 3-1 Alpha. We got friendlies trying to shoot that Apache over.
Yep. Yep, always.
Trying to bust out the cue cards and do a little bit of recognition training.
Wings or rotor, engine, fuselage, and tail. Tango 3-1, that wasn't us.
I can't tell if that's destroyed or not. I think it is.
What?
I've got eyes on a piece of armor. It's just outside my render distance, though. I'm waiting for it to come back in.
Looks like another vehicle at the crossroads just below that. Oh no, it's a tree. Never mind.
1-1 minor,
I can't
1-1
tell if that's
sunset rep.
destroyed or not. I don't think that's destroyed. There's a dude standing in the back of it, isn't there?
I think so. Where the fuck is that?
That is all the way freaking. That's like the east town.
That's a Shilka.
Slayer, this is
Yeah, but I
Zero,
can't tell if it's
message
the one
over.
destroyed or not. I'm not sure. He's
Hold on.
not pinging me, so.
0, Slayer 1. Go ahead, over.
1-1, this is 1-1 minor.
Friendly Marine reinforcements are
Hey,
looking
for him,
for an
sunset rep.
LZ. Do you have a possible LZ for them?
Minor,
Over.
sit rep, this is small ones, currently having 1-1
Just in
Alpha.
case.
0, Slayer 1.
occupied,
Stand
building
by.
south,
We'll work out an LZ for you, over.
0, 3, 0, 0, 6, 1. Watching south, southeast, holding in place, over.
Acknowledge 1-1 in contact.
He was not destroyed. He just cooked off.
Minor, over.
1-1 contact grid 035066. That troops attempt to traverse the MSR up to our current position. 2 infantry
He's
down.
getting shelled the fuck.
Say again.
Minor rack, over.
The city just got shelled the
1-1.
fuck. Like 155s.
God damn it. The fuck is 155? Yeah, I see.
No, like 155 rounds.
Yeah, that's what I'm just saying. I'm trying to.
That is
Destroyed helicopter.
Where are the friendlies right now? They're way down there.
No, this is the South Peninsula. I'm seeing if I can find this artillery that's shelling them.
For the
No,
south,
I'm
we should
looking.
have is 030-063. I think Bravo is going to be pushing down to the green marks, but we got
1-1,
Alpha
Tango 3-1, looking for a sit rep. How much longer are we in this position, over?
030-062.
Right beside.
Tango
those
3-1-1-1. We were told to hold for figures 10 minutes about 1-2 minutes ago. I'm unsure.
Tango 3-1, Roger. Ammunition-wise, we're still in the fight, but a few more engagements with tangos, and we'll have to return for rearm. Over.
1-1 acknowledged. Last I heard, Slayer Repelson was trying to set up an LZ for our reinsertion, or our relief in place, so I don't know.
Tango 3-1, Roger.
0, Slayer 1. Message over.
Over.
Slayer 1. HLZ is grid. Break. 029er 062.
What type of aircraft are you looking to bring in? Over.
Slayer, Marines reporting they're transporting their troops in 2 Sea Stallions, over.
Slayer 1, roger, that HLZ is suitable.
Eyes on
they are
2
clear
times Sea
to
Stallions.
move into that position. I'll try to get some forces out there to secure the perimeter of it, over.
0 AC, over.
1-1 Slayer 1, message, over.
I'm here. Just tell me.
Oh, you're right in the
What's up?
truck, yeah. Can you get, just get 1-1 Bravo just to kind of quickly set up
HLZ Zulu?
perimeter around Zulu, yeah.
Bravo 1-1 message.
Go for Bravo.
Orders as follows. HLZ Zulu marked grid 02906 tree. Secure that position in place. We're gonna have helicopters land.
Got eyes on friendly helicopters passing over 046.
See if you can move your MRAP up. Just provide some cover. Won't be much, but something.
Yeah, we're kind of on both sides of it, so it should be secure at this point anyways.
Acknowledge. That's what they want, so try to get that. Oh, I can see artillery marks. That's cool.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, just to be advised, you got 2 times friendly Sea Stallions moving in from the northeast to the southwest for HLZ Zulu. Just provide over the air cover for them, over. Whoa. Reaper 1, Slayer 1, go ahead, over. The fuck?
Okay, we're running a little long. Index, index, index. I say again, index.
1-1. Index.
Reaper 1, Slayer 1, index. What the fuck did that helicopter hit?
All units
Did one of our
will be meeting
helicopters
at the
hit it?
center of town by the
No.
church. I say again, center of town by the church. Out.
Center of town by the church.
All 1-1 call signs, 1 minor, perform AAR on index here. Meet at church in center of town in figures 1, Fife, Mike's, over.
Oh,
Hey, I'm in second place. Sweet.
Bravo copies.
It's not a contest.
Minor
I know.
counts.
Yeah, I'm at 0.
Alright, so let me get this UAV back
Reaper
to
1,
base.
just get on the fucking ground, please.
Open UAV terminal. Fly you out to the airport. Land, please. There we go. So I've got Wraith 1 to land.
Okay.
That was a fun op. I like that.
And Reaper's landing, hopefully, after they stop firing their missiles. And assuming Faz, you're just gonna teleport us over.
I'm just gonna teleport us over, yeah.
Yeah.
Just gonna have to find a spot that doesn't murder us. Every one spot that I want to take us, the helicopter pivots over to land there, and it's like, oh, cool. We're not landing there. Include vehicles, yes.
Hey.
Yeah, thank God, because there were actually civilians held hostage.
All right, where's church? Right there.
Right there. So I guess we can do our debrief here and then.
Yeah, I'll just do it right here. Fuck it.
Yeah. Because they're over there doing theirs right there. So.
At least I hope you guys had fun.
Oh,
All right.
please crash into the light pole. Crash into the light pole. Come on, do it. Do it. Really, they're going to land on top of people doing AR.
Talking about desync.
And now they're flaring.
Who's flying?
Cool.
Probably. Look, it says
Probably
Cardine,
boats.
so. At least when I hover over it, has its name. I think it shows the driver's name. I hear gunfire.
Well, got any points?
I'm
Get the
curious.
2 of us out of here. Done.
Oh, that's friendlies. Up at the tank shooting that shit, I reckon. Okay. On my part, I really enjoyed being there with you. So I didn't have to try to get you on the radio all the time. Plus, you could quickly tell me I was free to engage without having to go over the radio to do it. A lot of action. I just had a hell of a lot of fun. Spotting targets, marking targets, killing targets. I'm glad they allowed us to actually hit the artillery first and foremost instead of having us wait like they've done in the past. So that was nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Other than that, I don't think I have anything to improve. Other than better magnifications on the drones. Hopefully, Morris can get that done soon because.
I have one
damn.
thing.
Okay.
And I
Turning.
think for my points, that's
sorry.
all I have. So yeah.
With the request of the quote-unquote 401 thing, the reason I denied that is because A, there's a bunch of man pads over there, and that's how we got shot down. And B, you need to give us a grid instead of just looking on the map for 5 minutes to look for something of a height. That was my reason. Variables.
Okay. To touch on the manpad thing, that's why I wanted you on the backside of the hill, which obviously would mean below it.
Mm-hmm.
As for the grid, my bad. I was pretty taxed at that moment.
No problem.
I'll work on that.
Yeah. Not a problem.
Oh, sorry, you had more?
I said no, it's not a problem. It's just
okay.
it would be much better to
Yeah, for sure.
tell us
No,
instead of just a height.
I agree. That's on me. I'll take full responsibility of that. I fucked that one up.
Mm-hmm.
Wilton?
Yeah, I think just the grid thing. Obviously, we searched real quick for a 401 and couldn't find it, so we didn't know which hill to hide behind.
All right.
Comms got a little messed up there,
Quirky
hectic
there.
for a little
I
bit.
couldn't hear O'Neill actually at all.
Because I was never talking. I was next to Eric.
What about Wraith 1?
Only time I talked on the radio was when I had to talk for Stalker when he went AFK. I was right next to Edwards the whole time.
Then who was Wraith 1? Why were you calling him on radio?
Wasn't.
I heard Wraith 1. This is Slayer 1.
Oh, that's
I was
why,
like,
just because I'm not used to having Wraith with me.
Okay.
So it's just muscle
I was thinking
memory.
like,
Yeah, that was
I
at the
cannot
beginning,
hear
yeah,
O'Neill
I fixed that
whatsoever.
Because I'm like, oh yeah, fuck, he's sitting here and behind me.
Yeah, even Stoddard and Fast said that the first time. I was like, they're in the same vehicle. Yeah, because we were actually doing it properly. Wraith 1, Slayer 1, message over. And it's like, they're in the same vehicle. It's like, we just kind of stopped doing it afterwards. So.
Yeah. That's just muscle memory.
Yeah.
Anything else, Wilton, or just the Hill 401?
That and I forgot the other thing, so it wouldn't have been that important.
Well, if you think of it
Oh yeah,
between
and
now
the
and
AI
then.
crashing into trees. Real fun.
Yeah, I was wondering what the hell happened to that sea stallion.
Yeah, it kind of crashed into a tree. And we were like, well, that was fun, having a GAU 21 in the back. No longer.
Oh, I think it would help at the beginning of like our mission briefings to go over when we need to get a call up to engage and when we don't.
Yeah,
Because
because we
there were
were
a
kind
couple
of...
times where we'd find something and we'd call it in and it would be something we could take immediately or it would be a threat immediately and we would either leave and try to come back or wait for a, yeah, you can take that or not. Because there were a couple of those anti-air vehicles that were locking us a bunch of times. Like we couldn't get close to do the task that you wanted.
Yeah, it was the
Okay,
Shilka.
so-
It was the Shilka that fucked up on the first round. It wasn't even a
I'll
miss
touch on
on.
that. I'm pretty sure I did state, but I might not have, or you may not have heard. Anything airborne, you were free to engage at your own will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If something has you locked and is engaging you, that's self-defense. You go as soon as you fucking damn well see fit.
Yeah, the problem there is that the Apache can't, like the turret can't stabilize on a point when the helicopter moves a lot.
Yeah, it has
Because
zero stabilization.
Well, if you leave it alone entirely, but to try and find a target while moving is pretty difficult. Because, like you said, once you let go of the mouse, it does stay right on your target, but you have to get to it first. And
Unless you're
the
turning.
helicopter, yeah, the helicopter slings it around a lot. So on that one, we saw the thing long before it engaged us, and then didn't engage it because it was a ground target. And then when it did engage us, we couldn't get back on the guns to find it, and because it's
Okay,
hard to
now
find a target while
you're
also
using
evading.
Novembers, right?
We
Yeah.
had
Which
Novembers
is-
at that.
They are
Which is
not for tanks.
also radar
They're
locked.
just... That's just for person. No, they're not. Those are laser guided.
Okay.
We usually only use laser guided for RCAF as well. I mean, we really find no point in radar lock.
Sounds like
It
radar
makes
lock would be
armor
more
real
useful.
easy when you can radar lock.
Radar lock would be a lot more useful at this point, now that I've seen it.
Yes.
I mean, you can carry 4 radar locks, 4 Limas.
Yeah, that's what we were trying to do, and I fucked it up because I thought the kilos were the radar lock and not the Limas, but I got it wrong as
Yeah,
usual.
so the first time we had a laser. The second time we had a split of radar and laser.
Yeah.
I was getting spiked so damn much, but thankfully I was 2,000 up, 2,000 meters up, so they couldn't really lock on me. My AI was just popping flares nonstop while I spotted them and took them out.
Fuck.
I think I took
Yeah.
out like 5 Shilkas total.
Oh, we took out like 3 or 4 or
I think
something.
we got 3.
The first round, we were fucking going like 300 miles an hour, like 20 feet above the ground. And fucking Malden just fucking sheer willed the fucking
Apparently, a lot of
Shilka.
mine didn't count. It says I have 4 MRAPs and 5 tanks, and I know for sure I killed at least 5 T-72s and at least 5 Shilkas.
Oh, I know
Yeah,
Malden killed a lot of Shilkas and tanks, but he has 0 apparently.
Well,
you're
I
the
think
pilot,
the
I
issue
think.
there is that anything that you decrew and doesn't actually blow up doesn't count as a kill.
Yeah.
We
And I know
got
there's a few.
6
There's
helicopters.
Because I was gone for the first
20
minutes, maybe. Yeah.
Ish.
Had to go and get my kid, and then when I came back, we started calling targets that you had already hit, but they weren't destroyed yet.
Yeah, we were so fucking confused because it was on radar, and like when it shows on radar and it's not like working,
Yeah, when the vehicle
means
gets
it's
damaged enough,
alive.
the crew hops out,
Yeah.
and it's a useless vehicle, but it doesn't show up as a kill, and they still show up on radar. And
Yeah, because we were like, should we just fucking send something at it, or like wait here?
Well, it was all tank, so it wasn't a
Yeah.
threat to us. So we.
There was a BDM 2PK or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah, that's when I pulled up the Rover Lad and I seen that they were all the ones that were dug
Marked
in.
already,
So I was like,
yeah.
nope, they're already
Yeah,
hit.
so those dug in ones I killed
Apparently with the
BMP
drone.
and 2 T-72s. I then killed one of the 4 T-72s that was inside the town. I killed a tank that was part of the tank platoon that was rushing from the south, as well as 3 BMPs on the road there, and like 5 Shilkas. And it's like,
yeah, fuck me. But yeah, so
I also think we had better luck with the chain gun taking down helicopters.
Oh fucking hell,
than the
dude, that was
anti-air.
fucking amazing. I was like, this is probably the fucking dumbest shit that I've ever
I tracked
done.
most of y'all's kills when y'all was engaging aircraft. I was watching them in the camera, and I just see it like explode in midair and like pilots ejecting. And
oh my god, yeah. And I was like, I'm about to fucking do the dumbest shit ever, and I went fucking nose to nose with another helicopter while Wilton was fucking firing the chain gun, and I just fucking fired off a fucking Stinger. hit one helicopter, he hit the other.
It would have
So,
been nice to have another bird in the air, which obviously we
Yeah.
didn't, but because we did find where all of their helicopters were coming from.
Yeah, so we just fucking stood in one spot and kind of fired off and fired off and fired off and fired off.
Yeah,
I
you
got
said
one of
deal
those
with what we can.
helicopters that was in their base.
Yeah,
Oh, shit.
I found 4 bases. There was 3 on the beach, 1 by itself, 4 in another base, and then the 4 that came at us in another base.
The one I
I think
got
he
was
pissed
at
off.
the military base or actually at the harbor, 093038. That's the one I killed.
Yeah, we did see 3 down there.
Yeah. And then with the harbor piece, that's the 3 that we hit up. Then there was a fucking Shilka right around the adjacent harbor by Bow Duport. So
Yeah.
there were those guys.
Yeah, I kept calling that one because he kept radar locking me, and he was just outside my render range. I have like an
Fuck.
object range of 7,000, and he was just outside my range.
We had one where we could see it cooking off, and then it turned its radar on and locked onto us.
Yeah, it's so fucking weird, man. Like that is.
We panicked for a second. I'm like, no, this thing's burning.
I'm
I
like,
don't know.
dude, we're so fucked.
I don't know why it's looking at us.
Stop looking at us, bro.
I think it has 2 missiles. If you can avoid the first 2 missiles, it's fine.
Yeah, I mean that's what happened because we went to the very leg of the last leg of the island where Faro is or whatever. Because he told us to go down south the coast. So we saw a bunch of shit there, and then when I turned around, 2 missiles came at us. So that's where the 2 stingers came from when I called it in.
Yeah.
And after that, like they still could hit us. But
I saw those
just
stingers
didn't
take you
bother.
out near 0504.
Yeah, the man
Because I
pads,
was
yeah.
watching the man pads, and I saw you popping flares and just 2 or 3 missiles coming out of that platoon of infantry, and it's like, yeah, they're not making it
That
out of
was
there.
fuck yeah, we were not gonna make it.
But yeah, I was marking them, and then I was marking the tank platoon as they pushed north, because I was out of ammo at that point. It's like, the only thing I can do is just keep marking them as they move north, so they know where they're at. And it's like,
Yeah.
On that man pad thing, if we find a squad that has man pads, and then they pull them out, and is that
Clear enough to
engage?
fire at them.
The way
If they
way
begin
Edwards told
blocking you,
me,
you can fire.
yeah.
We
So
don't
like,
get
So
Lock,
basically, when we
that's
die,
deemed a
we don't get a warning as for a man pad lock just as after the missiles in the air.
we only get 2 beeps, and then usually lock. If not, unless you've turned around and ran away.
Yeah, we get the incoming missile warning. So the first warning we get is either seeing them pull it out and fire it, or the missile's already in the air.
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering. If we see them, because on our way in there after the NDEX, we were coming in, watched a guy pull out a Titan, and I went, well, I don't feel like getting shot down at the
Yeah,
end of the
remember when you
mission.
told us to land? Yeah.
It was guys pulling out man pads. So I'm
yeah,
wondering
so
if that happens during a mission, do we do the same thing? Because they technically haven't fired on us yet.
See, the question is how long it lasts.
but technically PID'd.
I mean, according to our ROE, the show of force is deadly.
Yes. All right, line up facing me. So you could squeeze up, squeeze up.
Purely for
Okay,
purposes.
just
I have the stinger back.
And a column.
Back and sit on my phone while I wait now.
How many fucking
Are
alpha
you
guys
taking
have
it from here, or
injuries?
do you want me to
Jesus,
get
you're all
You
bloody.
can just drag it on the ground.
We got shot up pretty bad.
Yeah, I saw
Howdy,
quite a few of
folks.
these guys.
Vanek
Yeah,
drop.
no.
Some guys multiple times.
and thanks, daughter, for calling us out for using proper radio protocol inside the vehicle.
I did.
Yeah, me and Edwards, we were doing our calls, Wraith Slayer, and he's like, "You're in the same vehicle."
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay, I think it's just the pilots that pilots normally wear.
Oh, somebody's pink over there. Interesting.
You tell me to jump, I'll ask you how far. You know.
Alright, who's the pink guy?
Wasn't it how high?
Hey, shut up.
Well, y'all look
Close
like you
enough,
went
right?
through a bloody fight.
We try.
It's urban warfare for you.
Let's go to the church.
Still did phenomenally.
backpack is that?
I saved you a spot.
Thank you.
Oh.
Oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yeah?
Nope.
I brought it from home.
Is this our new line?
Yeah.
Good job. You made a line.
Where's my beret?
I mean space.
Zarin?
Cardin, your beret is in my tank. I kept it safe.
Thank you.
It's
What is
because
with
you
the
left
armored
it
guy
insecure.
stealing
We don't
berets?
steal berets.
Yes,
We
you do.
recover them for you. You're a friggin'
I found a beret lying insecure on the ground. I did what was necessary to it.
Bullshit, you took it out of a corpse.
No, the
everybody?
corpse was still walking around.
Don't die.
Are we missing anyone? Okay, we're not missing anyone. Can everyone hear me?
Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Okay, that was quite a night, quite an interesting event we did. Let's kick off the AR out of interest of everybody's time here. 1-1 Alpha, how'd it go tonight? Points to improve, sustain.
Improved. Apparently, our communications broke down a little bit doing CQB. I blame that lack of training. We had lots of new people here, and we haven't been able to get together as a section and do CQB training. So there was some confusion about people's roles and comms while they were clearing buildings. But that being said, the teams did really quickly cleaned up buildings and cleared them. And so it was one of those sort of people noticed it, but we still did a good job. One thing I would like to say is I think that our line of departure for inside the village with us on the south side of the road and Bravo being on the north side of the road caused us a lot of problems. It would have been a lot better if Alpha had the directly the north side of the road to clear those buildings because we took a lot of fire from them and we actually moved into them. And also we're not even sure like if we killed friendly folks that were in there because we were taking fire from those buildings. And I ran in later on and we had 2 PERs from Bravo down. So we aren't even sure if we actually blue on blued them or something else happened. But the majority of the team had a good time. I got gooned by my own people. Same thing. Came out of a building, got gooned.
Gotcha.
But, you know, life happens. That was about it.
Okay, 1-1 Bravo.
Yeah, we all had a good time. I think the fellows did really good on their the CQB and keeping up our comms. It was a little bit messy there when we were kind of crossing the roads with each other with Alpha there. It was just unfortunate. We were both sides were taking fire from the other side, so it was a bit of a mess. But otherwise, everyone did really good, and yeah, I was happy with how we did. So.
Okay, medics, how'd it go tonight?
Honestly, good time. Wasn't I don't know, wasn't too busy, but it also wasn't boring. The only thing that one of my guys brought up was we've turned a bit of into a dumping ground for prisoners and civilians, and unless there's any complaint after we treat them, I'm just gonna kind of delete them. Just because right now our ACSV is literally stocked full of fucking wounded civilians and prisoners of war.
Real quick on that, I know Seven Wing is building a program to deal with the POWs so that we can handle that, but we didn't have the POWs to do it tonight.
Well, if it's an option, I'll take it. If not, I'm just gonna take them behind a shed and old yeller them out of into the Shadow Realm.
That's what I would have done. Only with Hellfire.
All right, well, shut up. We'll deal with that later. Air Force, how'd it go tonight? Going once, going twice.
I think it did pretty good.
It went pretty good.
We took out, I think it was
we took out 6 helicopters.
6 or 7 tanks, bunch of helicopters, couple of BMPs, and a couple of entrenched positions. Ran into the problem of running out of ammo quickly, which is a good thing. But the shit part of that was when you guys really need it, we had no ammo left. So we just had to return to base and at least keep you guys updated with what the enemy were doing. Other than that, got really nothing else.
Okay, is that for Air and Navy and Jade Slayer stuff, or is that separate?
Yeah, it's all basically rolled into one, unless O'Neill has something to say.
Nothing specific, no.
Okay, cool. Armor.
Yeah, good action from the boys. Good pace. Good intercommunication, interoperability on the ground. Apparently, we're now an AA battery. Tanks are fun. Tip Zeus because we tipped them. Cross country advance was neat, so that was good ability on your part, Fast. On the con side, the list is a little bit bigger. So the airstrikes, the call for fire seemed a bit excessive, like a missile to take out a building that we knocked out 10 minutes ago for one guy. That mortar position, are you guys sure that even fired? Because we were watching it.
Positive. I was watching him shoot like 5 rounds.
Yeah, I
Like
fired
he had
5
launched
rounds.
early.
There's a second one.
Okay, so maybe there's a second one, sure. Loader position's kind of boring. Blue on blue was bad. Fucking bad tonight. Like 1-1 Bravo, you guys, MRAP lit up my observer wearing CAD Pat. Don't shoot those guys. The initial ambush was super camouflaged. I don't know if that was on purpose, Justice. If it was, good for you. If it wasn't, I don't know, maybe these Leos need to be changed because we couldn't see those tanks until they were like lit up by like actual HE. It seemed like inside the actual objective itself, like infantry was hyper focused on clearing buildings. I don't know if that was just because like short on members, but like AT threats that were knocking on the tank, like you guys need to watch out for the tank. The tank's watching out for you. You need to watch out for the AT threats, right? AFE recognition is available upon request. We'll teach it if you want. And last, we were not tracking that Reaper was present. So after multiple fucking K-50s and Hinds and whatever flying over top of us and us knocking them out, all of a sudden Apache flew over and we are like, holy fuck. So just let me know if you guys are
guys shooting at us.
No, we did not.
Oh.
I said that's an Apache. We don't shoot Apaches.
Oh.
So the only reason that you guys didn't get knocked out.
Yeah, somebody shot at us
Thank
for
you.
like 1 millisecond.
Yeah, I'm talking about your initial push on.
I
I
see.
literally saw Apache, went to CTAB, saw Reaper, and I was like, do not fire on them. That's all I have.
Okay, Stoddard for the ground. How'd it go for you?
Yep, good initial push into town. Only thing I'll say is, guys, call up tasks, call up contact reports. Other than that, happy with the communication I observed, working in between the teams. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, my points are pretty quick and dirty. We had a reasonable objective. We did pretty well. We had some blue on blue. That's always shitty, but we patched everyone up that we could and got everyone back in the fight. Super important that you stay in the fight for as long as possible. Walking wounded versus wounded and out. When asked for like how you're doing, I don't care if you've got injured. I care if they're alive and walking, or if they're down and out. That's what I want. So if they're walking wounded and they can continue fighting, keep fighting until they go down. Then they become a problem for medics. If you can keep them in the fight, keep them in the fight as long as possible. There's not that many of us. I think we're just about 16 total for the infantry tonight. Is that roughly where we're at? I think I count 3, 4, or 5. About that, right? So the second we lose more than 1 or 2 of those infantry, you're now like an assault group and then a detachment, and that detachment is not going to be doing much other than humping those dead forces. So try to stay in the fight for as long as possible. We'll figure out how we want to do it with the SLP for the next campaign, but yeah, try not to, put a quick patch in yourself and get back to the fight. On the radio, if you get certain calls and you're told to do something, it's not personal. I'm just trying to get things done. I'm not annoyed at you. I'm not angry at anybody. I sound a little monotone and upset when I talk on the radio when stuff starts kicking off. That's just the way that it works sometimes. No one's angry at you. No one's annoyed. We're just trying to get things done. So if you're told to do something more than once and it sounds a little bit more aggressive and urgent, because it is. Justice?
Okay. Oh. Still in that nimble. There we go. From my perspective, I agree. I think that the objective was reasonable for conventional, like a peer-on-peer, near-peer force. There was no real heavy armor that was prepared for a defense, but you guys used your assets appropriately. You guys didn't flatten the town, and I thank you for that. There were hostages, so appreciated. But everyone cleared well. You guys dealt with casualties as you saw fit, from my perspective. And then just the final point I have is please fill out the review form. I always aim to improve, make the missions better for everyone. So your input is always greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thought you were gonna say racially appreciated. Okay.
We got TP for
Yeah, I thought
Advanic.
I was gonna be.
On it.
All right. We have no promotions for the infantry. I think we got a couple of trainings being posted up in the next couple of days. The armored has their own stuff for internal, so make sure you're not fucking marking attendance for the armored stuff if you don't like that. For the infantry, we got a DP1D tomorrow, and then I've posted up a 200-201 course. It's the support weapons course for Wednesday, 6:30 p.m. So that's for the infantry. Armored medics, do you guys have anything up? Promotions or anything?
Nope.
I'll take the mumble as no. All right, cool.
Oh,
You
was
guys
that
have-
not loud?
Oh, huh?
Sorry, I don't know why that came out so quiet. No, there's nothing from us.
Okay, cool. Bueller, nothing. All right, cool. Have yourselves a good night. We'll see you at the next one.
One other point, we do have one more vote on the next campaign. Make sure you vote for the updated poll.
Where's that?
Good work, Alpha.
In the announcements channel of the Discord.
Thanks,
Talking about
folks.
the one that was posted 2 days
Yeah,
ago.
we're bloody, that's for sure.
Great job. Sorry, Sam, my gun
Oh,
be
you
down
voted
here
on
again.
that one.
Do I see kit or do I just?
Later.
Just log off with it.
The one from 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Sorry, who's talking to me? Who's
All right.
trying
This
to
was
talk to me?
Lucy Goosey, and
Oh,
good
what's
work.
up?
Later.
Thanks.
Later, bro.
Yep.
Are we shooting stars tonight?
If you
Yeah,
go
nice
into
to play with you too.
Discord,
Long.
Oh,
scroll
Alright,
down
I'm
to
gonna
the
go kill
bottom.
that
but, let
one
me
there.
fucking
See you later.
finish
mortar
up,
battery.
kick my family out.
Anyone want to jump in with me?
sorry.
And then we'll